Yeah, it's your boy Maserati, man, aka 50 States.
Bow!
Yeah. Nowadays, you gotta watch out who you be around. Your best friend will set you up, man, these niggas clowns. Nowadays, you gotta watch out who you be around. Your best friend will set you up, man, these niggas clowns. Bitch made a deal with the Commonwealth. It didn't even really care about her fucking health. How you snitched on a fucking plug, man? And all I did was show love, use a dub, man. Expensive cars, expensive jewelry, man, I had you lit. While you was on back page trying to get a trick. Before I came down this bitch, you was fucking crying. Talking about you lost your job and about to lose your car. Then had the nerves to get mad up in that hotel. Cause I fell asleep in that other bitch pussy, oh well. 6'9", Billy Otto, y'all gon' get them shells. I sold my soul to the devil, I'm gon' burn in hell. Nowadays you gotta watch out.
I hit a lick and I fucked it up. That's the wrist, had to suck it up. On this shit, man, time to run it up. I bought a zip and I doubled up. Hit it with.
Yeah. We in this motherfucker, man. Bone shoulda. Fast. Gang in this bitch. Love.
Fresh up off the body, it's a situation. Mask on, cause them cameras can't see niggas' faces. Close mouths, cause them feds pick up niggas' cases. Put in work, extra points for participation. Niggas hating, diamonds change, they look real amazing. Bitches waiting, condom off, she can really taste it. You niggas basics, we got codes, something like the Masons. Baby said I got the glow, don't look like I'm aging. Back to back foreigns, no passports. Trooped up, got more guns than a task force. Look, ain't got more money than your favorite rapper. Biggs asked me about my bitch, it almost made me slap her. Can't have you around my crips if you ain't no factor. Probably rob you for your shit, I know a gang of snatchers. I fucked your bitch and you the one she named her baby after. Quarterback into these hoes cause I ain't afraid to pass her.
Spit the double back, bitch, we back again. Fresh up off of pass, finna pass again. 200 on my neck, I'm feeling like I'm him. VVS is rose gold, shooter for the win. Yo nigga looking stressed, I cannot be him. You a bum or a bust, how you wanna live? Speaking on that past, it was about an amp. Talking about that bitch, I almost fucked her friend.
Nigga, if you flexin', then you flexin'. Throw your hood up if you a nigga in your section. Nigga, if you flexin', then you flexin'. Throw your hood up if you a nigga in your section.
Huh? Nigga, if you flexin', then you flexin'. Throw your hood up if you a nigga in your section, huh? Nigga, if you flexin', then you flexin'. Throw your set up if you a nigga in your section, huh?
She hit me late night, I'm pulling up, I'm with that. She already knowin', I'ma make her climax. Bitch, I'm him, I'm not them, please don't get attached. I'm that nigga that'll bust and then double back. Yo nigga lame and he weak, he love to complain. I'm that nigga that get money, you doing the same. Got me flexing in this bitch, feel like Rick James. 1942, we just made a toast. My nigga shooter in this bitch, he doing the most. Got a call from this bitch, she from East Coast. Taylor Port got me drunk, I'm finna get ghost. Best believe I'm in my mirrors and my windows. Nigga, if you flexin', then you flexin'. Throw your hood up if you a nigga in your section. Nigga, if you flexin', then you flexin'. Throw your hood up if you a nigga in your section.
Huh? Nigga, if you flexin', then you flexin'. Throw your hood up if you a nigga in your section, huh? Nigga, if you flexin', then you flexin'. Throw your set up if you a nigga in your section.
Come on, more knots. Make it.
Hold on. Give me one. Let me go through right here.
All right, mom.
Make that shit tight.
You supposed to been going through. Come on.
No, you gotta make it tight. Nah, you should make it. Listen here, man. You make it. Come on, cut tight as fuck. Come on, cut. What? Hey, go get her. Get her.
Profile on the beat so we get it made.
You ain't no hustler, nigga, what you sellin'? I'm in the trenches, nigga, serving killer. I'm in the trap, nigga, scraping extras. I'm in the Tesla, nigga, smoking pressure. Get the bags in and you know it came fresher. Kicking work, little nigga like Tekken. Send his ass up like a 10-gram session. Ain't ducking no beef, little nigga. nigga, we step. Ain't ducking no smoke, nigga, we inhale it. I done serve teachers, preachers, reverends. Steady pushing gas, little nigga, like a pedal. Popping up a perk, pour a line to the yellow. I done show brother, but that nigga tell it. I see my victim, nigga, I'ma catch it. 31 shots at it out the Smith & Wesson. Junkies keep coming, they know why P bless. I'm in the jungle, nigga, every day. Stacking my chest up, nigga, like they lays. Get to that paper, catching all these plays. High as a bitch, keep rolling paper planes. I'm in the trap, still playing 2K. I was locked up, still getting 3 ways. I don't see these haters, think I need some new frames. Got a Glock 27 compact on my waist. I'm with my generals kicking in your door. I was 16, trapping hard in the snow. Whole 31 in my helico. Had to walk down, had to even the score. 4IG, yeah, you know we gon' slide. Lonely D, yeah, I'm missing my guys. These niggas be bitches, they dress in disguise. Shoot for a reason, that shit ain't about pride. You ain't no hustler, nigga, what you selling? I'm in the trenches, nigga, serving killer. I'm in the trap, nigga, scraping extras. I'm in the Tesla, nigga, smoking pressure. Get the bags in and you know it came fresher. Kicking work, little nigga like Tekken. Send his ass up like a 10-gram session. Ain't ducking no beef, little nigga, we steppin'.
Y'all know he playing that live game and shit over there, gaming and shit, Fortnite. Y'all tap in 5 mics as well, XL, man, don't play around, man. All my gamers in the 50s. Got a lot of little shit going on out here on the west sector, man. Come on, let's go, Joey.
I just stay on and stay out the way. I just got some pounds and I got some
Big Heavy in the building, my nigga, hard up.
Quarter brick right now and that's just on the face. Sell it all right now, it all be gone today. Good customer service, we don't make we constantly serving, picking him a play. We constantly serving, picking him a play. Hey, but I just stay down and stay out the way. I just got some pounds and I got some yay. Hey, real niggas
Harlem Queen in the building.
Get a quarter bit right now and that's just on the face. Hey, sell it all right now, it all be gone
What's up,
today.
sis?
Hey, good customer service, we don't make them wait. Hey, we constantly serving, picking him a play. Hey, we constantly
And y'all
serving,
put y'all
picking
ticket
him a
caps
play.
on, cause we about
I
to
come from the bottom, I say
visit
with a drink.
before the show's over.
Push
Pushy got
I
push.
just want the paper, I don't wanna hang.
We sleep, they live, man.
I just met your girl, she left with a stranger. Hey, soon we shot it up, she knew I was gangster. Hey, I don't take no threats, oh no ultimatums. Hey, if you talking shop, you talking my language. Cop sip, hit half liter of the road. Big earner, but I used to be an underdog. Don't keep 100, that's why I don't fuck with y'all. You come try to strike, you gon' get a gutter ball. Losing all my fucking life, I can't take another loss. Grinding all winter, and I don't take the summer off. Putting us to make a half brick, do a somersault. He's special, he just fuck around and run 100 up. Add it up, I'm a real nigga, just to sum it up. You can't be with me, little homie, you ain't done enough. Hey, Joey, can you throw me something? No, not at all. But if you cop folk, I might take 100 off. Sold his ass headbang and get some Tylenol.
Happy
You
New
get
Year.
when you leave here, then I am not involved.
New Year.
Put the bands around my neck to make it freeze
New
up.
Year to
Then
get
my
that money,
grandma
right?
was here to see me, she say Jesus. She was busy see me with that money and she
Yeah,
freed up.
I got a little bit of
With that double
Chantel
Larry shit,
left.
I ain't no peon. Blood on the way, damn it took him a eon. For up on the price, I need something we can agree on. Put a brick in the crypto crossface, fuck it up, tryna cook it, nigga, that's the old base. You pussy always, hitting plays always, giving out quarters like motherfucking arcade. Listen to your pockets, nigga, fuck what your heart say. Yeah, I keep that fire on my fucking dark days. Me and my pistol will never part ways. Me and my pistol will never part ways. I just stay down and stay out the way. I just got some pounds and I got some
Yeah, happy New Year to
around, you look out
everyone.
the place. Quarter brick right now, and that's just on the face.
That get money year.
Sell it all right now, and all we
Good
gonna
money, yeah.
Good customer
Get money
service, we
year.
don't make 'em wait. We constantly serving big and
Everybody else second.
we constantly
We
serving
first.
big and
Right, you hear that? I like that. Everybody second, me first. Yeah, this that year, man. 2025. Salute to everybody. Came pull up. Got the homie Big Nutty. Y'all know he on the other channel. He listening, tapping in. So we're gonna get to this, man. We got some shit, man. We got some shit to talk about. God. Y'all know how the West Sector, man. It's just been a lot of chaos and craziness going on over here. Plus, in the world, we got people blowing themselves up in cyber trucks and shit, and just dropping bombs and doing all types of craziness. Let's get to this. We got Poetic Flocka trying to sue Point and Shoot. We got Whack 100. They still pulling plays. It's looking like their team is kind of like falling apart. People are throwing each other under the bus since that action that happened at No Jumper. You know, a lot of shit going on.
Dated and the strike is removed from my channel. However, Poetic Jala is so stupid that he actually went through with it and filed a lawsuit against me for copyright infringement. Now this is where it starts getting good, because Jala makes a huge mistake, and I'm so happy to be able to share this with you. I'm shocked that he did this. I'm like, what are you doing? You're so stupid. And so this is the first clip that we're going to watch. This is Jala, and he is reacting to my community post. I was letting everyone know what's going on with the strikes and everything, and Jala got upset about this because he feels like I'm getting a little bit too powerful for him or whatever. He's obsessed with this word power. He starts going off about power.
Now, I mean, we talking about a lot of things on this episode, Push. Because from one story to the next, it's all about copyright infringement. Niggas is defaming niggas' names. Niggas is out suing. Niggas is, you know, trying to cross in the corporate world, but still doing shit that's getting niggas attempted to be locked up and all this type of shit going on. You know, right? It's all a circus show. Like I said, New Year, we about pushing that bullshit aside. You know, we about getting money over here. We're gonna talk about crypto. We're gonna talk about getting paper. You know what I'm saying? Get your mind right, knowledge yourself, all that type of shit. And we're gonna still make fun of these people.
And you have no power, and I have the power. Wait till you watch how powerful he thinks he is. Look at this.
Now I'm just waiting for the strikes to be lifted or for them to file a federal copyright lawsuit against me. But do not worry, these malicious claims won't be going unpunished. Thank you guys for your patience. So first off, man, I don't know if you got the memo, bro. You can't punish me, bro. You have no power. Who do you think you are? Punish who? How? By telling more lies? By making a dozen more videos? Lying on me? What's next? Are you gonna say that I'm raping my sister too? You have no power. And I'm not saying I'm some type of like powerful dude or something, because I'm not powerful at all. But why would you even want to create like enemies on YouTube? I guess I know that I'm powerful. I know that I'm climbing up in this world, bruh. Once I start listen, I know I'm climbing up in this world, bro. Once I start having homosexual.
So as you can see, Jala has this weird infatuation with power. He wants to be powerful, which is alarming. And
what's going on?
Once he start having homosexuals, talking about, bro?
I don't know. Hey, it's some more of that shit coming up, man.
Nah, that nigga got vinegar in his blood.
Hey, they should like our subscribe, share the channel. Subscribe to all the
ego is even badder than he is, because wait till you see what he does next. He actually admits to abusing the legal process in order to gain my information. This is actually not allowed. This is something that YouTube has sworn to crack down on, and so I cannot wait for this lawsuit to come to a close so I can contact YouTube and let them know that Jala is a fraud and that this was all just a way to get my personal information. I think that they'll be very interested in seeing this. But I want to show you this admission that Jala does. This was wild. Many people were shocked when they saw that. This is not allowed. He's openly admitting to breaking YouTube's terms and conditions. This is nuts. Watch this.
But let's address the copyright claims. Now, are the copyright strikes false? No. But do I even care if they're false? No. You see, I have no intentions on pursuing Point and Shoot on these copyright strikes, all right? I just don't. I never had any intentions on pursuing these copyright strikes. You see, the goal of these strikes, because everything is strategic. You see, Point and Shoot has been running and hiding, trying to conceal his identity. Now, you know, it has been out there that his name was Michael Winters, but because he's such a liar, I couldn't just go along with that. You see, in holding him accountable, I have to know his identity. So when lawsuits are filed for defamation, when certain steps are being taken, I need to know his identity. So I couldn't just take his word for it. So my plan was file the copyright strikes that I believe they are valid, and I will explain why they're valid pretty soon. File the copyright strikes, have him respond back, and have him give his full name, his full identity under punishment of perjury. So once I can now confirm who I'm talking to, I can now sue. So because of those strikes, I now know what his full name is. I now know a location where he can be served. So now I'm gonna take that.
Shopify has impacted our business heavily. It gives us a platform
and forward it, right? And that's gonna be used when we put together the actual lawsuit to file a defamation case on Point and Shoot.
Wow, so he openly admits to abusing YouTube's copyright system in order to gain my information for a separate endeavor. What a fucking idiot. So Jala's so stupid. I don't know why he thought that people were going to be like, wow, he's so clever. This was one of the stupidest things that I've ever seen on YouTube. I'm not even kidding. And he says it was also he can sue me for defamation, so he needs my identity so he can sue me in a different court. Why didn't your lawyer just simply subpoena my information from YouTube and show them that there was a lawsuit and that you needed my information? This is how everyone else does it. Do you even have a lawyer? I mean, this is really strange. So your lawyer advised, let me get this straight. Your lawyer told you to file false copyright strikes to get my identity so that you guys can sue me. Well, I'll say this. Your lawyer sounds very stupid, you know? And I'm going to touch more on this defamation stuff later on in this video, but I've got to show you this lawsuit docket. This filing is alarming. This is total textbook fraud, and I'm not even joking. This is clear misrepresentation. So this is the docket. It says claimant name Frederick Jala. And I want to point out that in order to avoid having to send me his address, he listed himself as an authorized representative and then gave a bogus address on the docket. And the deception does not stop there. So this lawsuit is for 23 seconds of a video that I used from his YouTube channel that he doesn't even own. He doesn't even own the video that he's suing me for. It's impossible for him to own it. Well, I shouldn't say impossible. The 16 can always cooperate and say, yes, he owns this. You know, the 16's helping Jala. Okay, so I shouldn't say impossible, but it is very bizarre for someone who's using someone else's clip as fair use in the clip that I'm using that you're suing me for. I mean, it's so stupid. And it's a YouTube video, and this is what he sent the copyright strikes for, to get my identity. So now he has to file this bullshit copyright lawsuit in order to shield himself from any penalties from YouTube for abusing their system. You see, in his mind, all he has to do is prove that he filed a lawsuit to YouTube so that it will appear that he acted in good faith with the copyright strikes. And he's hoping that YouTube, because of this, won't issue him any sanctions or penalties for abusing the system. So he has to technically sue in order to make it look like he didn't send false copyright strikes. But the problem is that this lawsuit that he filed is full of deception. It's full of misrepresentation of the facts. And so I want to show you more of this. Look at this. It says where the alleged infringing acts occurred, such as a physical place or online. And Jala types in, it occurred on YouTube. Okay, this is very important. It occurred on YouTube and nowhere else. Look, it says 4 words he put. Okay, no period. He just put, it occurred on YouTube. Now listen to what he tells his audience that he's suing me for in copyright court. Listen to this. This is a lie.
Now, here's why I don't believe the copyright strikes is false. You see, fair use does cover a lot. However, there's a gray area in fair use. And that gray area is using my content and then let's say premiering it before it drops behind a paywall. Well, at times, content behind a paywall could be fair use, but if I have that very content that I'm promoting behind a paywall as well, then there's a gray area.
Right, so what you just heard was an insane lie. So Jala is now saying that I am putting content of his behind my Patreon paywall, and a video that he has, the same video up on his Patreon, and he says that I'm taking away from potential viewers of his because I have the same work behind my paywall, no different. So that's actually a 100% provable lie, and I'd like to show you. So Jala put this clip in the docket and said this is the infringed work, okay? And this clip it can't be owned by him because he's reacting to No Jumper content. So it's impossible for him to own. So so the clip I'm using of his, he's acting under fair use just like I am. He can't own footage that he is reacting to. It's impossible. But that's what he's doing. He's suing me for footage that he doesn't own. And then he's saying that I put this footage behind a paywall, which is a lie. It's 100% false. He made it up. So the following is a 23-second clip that I'm being sued for, and this is the work that he cited as the infringed work. There's no Patreon video included in this lawsuit. All that Patreon stuff is just Jala lying to his own audience, trying to justify his actions. So the following is actually what I'm really being sued for, and I want to be clear on this. This is a 23-second video that Jala cannot own legally, and he's suing me for this, nothing else. This clip.
And who does videos on me and shit, right? Like, is he used my clips, but he only has 2 videos where my clips he used is more than like 30 seconds, right? Like, I'm just waiting for him to drop like one more video where he used like one of my clips that's more than 30 seconds, right? So then I can have the 3 I need to clap his channel and get him out of here. You feel me? Right? And yo, I won't feel bad about it either. You feel me? I know I'm gonna have a lot of people crying and mad. I don't give a damn. F him. You feel me? F him. You feel me? Right? But I'm just waiting. Right? And that's why, yeah. You feel me? And that's why I ain't copyright right. You feel me? And that's why I ain't copyright yet. I'm just waiting for him to use one more of my clip with like 30 seconds plus.
This dude's goofy, bro. It's goofy and wasting court time.
Facts. Full of dumbass. Now he put this video together and he shows Flacco doing the same, even worse things to other people in the past that's been overlooked or haven't been pushed out there in the public. This fool done hired homosexual dudes to make up stories that they done had alleged relationships with people. This dude's been doxing niggas. He's a weirdo. Stick to that. Y'all go check this out on Porn and Shoot. How you gonna sue a nigga for goofy shit that you do? You doing far worse.
Saying that he had my
HoneyBook completely changed how I do business. I'm a photographer and independent business. It's a fact. Running your own
home address that I provided to him, and then he implies that that home address is my mom's house and that I live with my parents. And so he knowingly, just like as a way to defame me, he just made this up knowing that it was not true. He knows the address that I sent him is not the address that he's talking about with this. Just look at this. This is what Jala used to do. He used to dox people. He used to, as a way of intimidating them, he used to put their houses on the internet for everyone to look at.
And then like that shit got old fast. Like after folks started like doxing and shit like that. Time my screen real quick, bro. Let's go ahead and get it. Who's this, Smoke? Oh, that?
Oh, shit.
Why does Mr. Pope like got some white relatives?
Nigga, what are you talking about? That's a kid, nigga. This nigga thinking he getting kudo points picking on kids.
So Jala is an actual doxist, former Dr. Umar internet henchman guy, and he used to do very frightening things on the internet with people's identities and stuff like that. He's a very creepy, crawly little Jala. And I want to show you this clip. This is from his past, maybe about less than a year probably before he was on No Jumper. This is what he was doing. He was doxing people.
What the IP revealed is the location of the individual of where that person is. And God forbid, they live in a house and not in an apartment. If they live in a house, all we have to do is pull up the property tax information and we can see who the house owner is. And man, we got ourselves a case. Some trolls went to that website and left a little comment.
So
when they sent over a message, I got their IP. What's the longitude? Perfect longitude and the latitude. It's time now to find their motherfucking address. Damn, someone just said, "Hey Flacco, don't expose me. You and TCTV can go half, $250 each." Okay, my brother, how about this? Send over the $250 to Zaddy J 701 and I'll give Tiffany $125.
Okay, so there's two possibilities here. So one possibility is that he's actually doxing people, he's actually extorting people online, or this is all just made up and he's just pretending to do all this. Either way, I mean, take your fucking pick. This is really like to S tier weirdo behavior, okay? This is not anything that can be debated.
Make it make sense. Poetic Flacco doxed my dad's house, right? So this is a public post that he made on his channel, which has, of course, since been removed.
I've got to say, Jala is such a well-documented weirdo, doxer, that there's like entire documentaries out there. They don't have very many views, but if you look, they're out there. They're publicly published full-length documentaries about Jala. And this is a clip from one of those, and I think that you'll find this really alarming and pretty disgusting.
He claimed that Lennon Honor was cheating on his wife with white gay men on Craigslist. Poetic Flacco later openly admitted, however, that he sent out Craigslist ads himself, looking for gay men who had previous dealings with Lennon Honor. He doctored fake text messages, doxed Lennon Honor's home address where his wife and kids stay, doctored Grindr messages.
This nigga was looking for butt sex tonight.
This man said, cut the fucking chit chat, nigga. When can I get that butt tonight?
Oh, wait, what's average?
No.
You have to be very smart to like.
That's average though.
To hire gay niggas off of Craigslist and stuff.
Yo, bro, I heard that bullshit.
They be wanted for the FBI.
Wow.
Yo, I heard that bullshit. I said, bro, these niggas trying to get me out the paint, bro.
I'm good.
It's been a long time coming, bro. Listen, yo, I've been trying to get this for a while, man. So, you know, I do. So tell me more about Lennon. How did you meet Lennon?
We met on the Hookup app Grindr. He reached out to me. I thought he was cool, wasn't too pushy, so we exchanged numbers.
Ain't even done yet. I got 5 more to drop, I got 5 more to drop for him, I got 5 more to drop, bro. Ain't even over yet. Yo, you niggas forgot how I came in this game, nigga? Y'all forgot I came in this game punching niggas in their motherfucking mouth, nigga, with receipts? Y'all forgot, nigga? Y'all forgot my chat niggas nicknaming bombs over Baghdad, nigga? Y'all forgot? Y'all forgot? Y'all forgot I was the new nigga in this shit, nigga, when I dropped, nigga? I told you, nigga, keep my name out your fucking mouth, nigga. I told
So
you, nigga.
this is what I was talking about with like his past is like catching up to him, and this is why people don't like him is because he's so hypocritical. He's like one of the most magnificent hypocrites I've ever witnessed in nature. I want to show you this clip from his YouTube channel. He used to do like DJ Academic style inciting of violence. He used to try to get people in the black community to kill each other by taunting them and inciting violence from them. I want to show you a clip
one
from
time, man. Y'all know what's coming. Say it with me one time, folks. The niggas are at it again. It's your boy Poetic Flacco. Anywhere you go, anybody you know, somebody gotta know me, and we're back again with another one, folks. Check it out, man. Folks. Oh, I love that hood shit. Oh, I love that hood shit, people. Now check it out, man. People, there's very few things that the Negro can do to surprise me, man. I'm just keeping it a buck, right? Because the hood Negrozoids, they're a special breed of people, and there's very few things that a hood nigga can do to surprise me. This is too disrespectful. This is too disrespectful to let slide. I'm just saying, bro. If y'all let this slide, shit. Shit. If y'all let this slide, y'all can't come outside, folks. That's what I'm saying. If y'all let this slide, y'all can't come outside, folks. But it's your boy, Poetic Flacco. Anywhere you go, anybody you know, somebody gotta know me, folks.
So he went from trolling gangs into violence and saying if you don't retaliate for this, then you can't. You know, basically making fun of him, trolling him, trying to get him to do stuff so that he can make more videos. And this is what DJ Academics is famous for doing. But it's just, I mean, you know, when you go from this to saying stuff like this, I want to play this clip. This is he's criticizing Brandon Buckingham for like I don't even know what, but it just doesn't sound like the same. It just sounds like he's being a complete hypocrite.
He got his big camera out. He's documenting the wars they're going through, the deaths they experienced, the pain they're going through.
Wow, so that sounds quite a bit different than this.
Shit. Shit. If y'all let this slide, y'all can't come outside.
So what I'm trying to illustrate here is that he's losing his fans because he's a hypocrite and because he's fake and no other reason.
And then after a full 24 hours of filming, going through these environments, nothing positive gets published. We don't get to see who the A students are. We don't get to see who the local pastors are. We get to see and hear them say things and do things that are going to cause more pain and distress, lead them to a jailhouse or to their death.
So he's literally guilty of the exact thing that he's complaining about. He used to do this, with no shame. He used to try to pit gangsters against each other in the streets and hope that they shoot each other up. And another thing,
crazy. Hey, y'all let us know what y'all think in the comments about this weirdo.
Yeah, that nigga's a weirdo for sure. Going around chasing niggas out, man. I ain't gonna lie, nigga put my number out there, I'm gonna come find you. You put my house number out there, bro, I'm gonna come find you. If you was able to find me, I should be able to find you. I'm gonna come to you, I'm gonna spin that bag. I'm gonna come to you. And you're gonna be like, bro, it's just YouTube. And I'm gonna whack you as hard as I can. Take you in your house and it's gonna be a bath in there.
That's crazy. That's snitching. I don't care what y'all want to call it.
You do shit like that, nigga. Mom's getting punched. Everybody getting punched. I'm punching mamas and everything, nigga. You ain't got nothing to do with it.
But we got Wack 100, you know, king of the shenanigans. He's threatening. He responds to Rick Rock. Been on for a few days or whatever. I know it's a play, but he responds to him doing content with his ops, and then he the so-called threat to Adam 22, saying, "Look, we under contract." So let's get to this shit.
At Compton Rick Rock TV. But those of y'all don't know, go over there and check out his channel. You know, he got all kind of shit up there. Like, it's crazy. It's like, I don't know what Compton Rick Rock is doing. He got low ride and stuff. This nigga got skits. He got like little movie type little things. You know, he got some exclusive interviews and all this. And, you know, Compton Rick Rock, I mean, bro, if you go this like Rick Rock TV, he's a Crip, so he's spelling RICC-ROCC-TV on YouTube. Man, y'all go over there, man, and comb through his content and tell me if y'all see what I see. I'm like, yo, Rick Rock, oh, you can't be serious. Now you want to use Wacker's content? Rick Rock, how dare you?
Demon Time Exotic breaks this whole message down from Wack. He gives this analogy on this whole situation. He calls Wack 100 pulls off the ultimate triple cross on Adam 22 with Youth King, Compton Rick Rock. Make sure like, comment, subscribe.
Know what you heard, what Lucy came back and told you, but if you put
how I try to put him in the mix of the dude who got jumped and beat up, the dudes that got jumped and beat up, and try to say that Demon Time Exotic is the reason why it happened, and basically trying to back away from the whole situation and incident and separate himself from Loose Cannon. This is crazy. Let's get to it.
Hands on that man, you're bogus because he didn't speak ill of you at all. Now at this point, stuff he hits me back, and I love what you do. I'm pushing too much in these streets to get into that. Nothing to do with that, and I don't want to have anything to do with it, right? So give me 1 second, y'all. Let me see. So this is the one, right? So he says, yo, bro, don't cross me and Wack up. That's my partner. I just met you. I'm partnered with him, making good money together. Not in YouTube world. With all respect, Brody, don't mention me to Wack and Wack to me. We partners at the end of the day. I'm on his side of the table, and I was saying it like I don't get into all that beef on the net. Like not like, oh, Wack, don't tell me what to do. Whoever you talking to, Brody, leave it alone. This man to man, you a great to me. You great me. You greet me. I love what you do. I'm pushing too much in these streets to get in the net. So I say, what you mean? What happened? Because at this point, I'm like, he just hit me out of nowhere and said that. So I'm like, what you mean? I'm like, because he references up in here, right? In the message before, he says, whoever you're talking to, he said, whoever you're talking to, Brody, leave it alone. This man to man, right? So I said, what you mean? I said, I talked to Luce saying you might not do an interview with me. That's all. I said, not do an interview is all. But he said, Wack ain't tripping like that. But all this shit is over my head. I'm just making content, right? Like, I don't know what y'all got going on, but like, all I did was tell Luce, like, you might not want to do an interview with me because you mess with Wack. I seen R&B on your page. You know what I'm saying? And, he hits me back with this message. Now I'm like, I don't know what's going on. Y'all, like, this over my head. He says, oh, correct. For me, famo, someone twisting what was said. I'm a mutual. I'm not on YouTube. I support all my folks. They channels. I still out here, so I'm low. I said, that's crazy, right? Because I'm like, obviously something has happened at this point, right? But I really don't know what's going on, right? So let's see. Right, give me 1 second, y'all. So I said, that's crazy. Hold on, I gotta present my bad, y'all. So I said, that's crazy. I don't know what was said, bro, but I ain't speak on you. Because all I said to Loose Cannon was, hey man, I talked to this guy about Snoopy BA. It didn't even have nothing to do with Wack. I said, I talked to Travis Ford about Snoopy BA, and we was thinking about doing an interview or something maybe. But I told Travis Ford that he may not want to work with me because I see that R&B is on the Dodge Network page, and I know that Wack 100 doesn't want to mess with me. Loose Cannon goes and tells him some crazy stuff. He hits me back, and I'm like, I don't know what's going on, but I didn't speak on it. I said I talked to Loose shortly after we text, and I said you may or may not interview with me. I said for sure, but you know what I'm saying? Oh, you may not interview with me due to me and Wack relationship is all I said. He said for sure, Brody. Know how this and that be. All respect, Brody. I said yeah, I'm glad you understand. They don't like me for real, so I'm sure they tried to twist it up. You know, and I'm basically telling them right here, like whatever was relayed from Loose Cannon to Wack 100 and Wack 100 called you. I don't know what was said, but I didn't say anything outlandish. And our whole conversation happens through these DMs, so y'all can see what's being said. I'm sure. I said, you know, they're gonna try to twist it up. I'm sure, you know, I don't know you to speak on you. We literally just met. You know what I mean? Because we had literally just met in the DMs that morning. Y'all seen, right? So he said, I'm in the TV world. He was basically saying, hey man, I'm not into all of that stuff. You know, I ain't tripping, right? So let me see. All right, so he hits me, right? And he started talking crazy. Yeah, what you done told Travis Ford and da-da-da and ooh, and all of this and that, right? I'm like, bro, I don't know what you're talking about. Like now at this point, this is you know, I just got a call from I just got a DM from Travis Ford talking about some, you know, whatever they're saying.
All these niggas are playing CIA agents, man. It's like a training course, so you gotta make sure that you get your recording game up, you get your doxing game up, and this is how you get your content in the street. This is crazy. Everybody now it's like you can't trust to even call nobody and talk to them because they're gonna push that report button. But they're gonna be street. So gangbangers and gangsters, street affiliates and all are now running around with recording devices, recording everybody.
Snitching. It's okay
Snitch.
to snitch, bro.
It's okay to snitch in this generation.
This year, 2025, it's okay.
It's okay to rap.
It wasn't okay last year.
It wasn't okay last year. They was building it up.
Everybody in the audience, you get to snitch on one person this year.
One person. Tell on one person.
One person this year. You're allowed to snitch on one person, no more than one. You snitch on two people, then you're an active snitch.
God damn. This is crazy.
I'll just let it go because we got an understanding. Now I'm getting a call from Wack, and you know this is what he has to say. Oh man, is it not able to be played? What's going on here? Give me 1 second. All right, here we go.
I don't know what the fuck, but I keep telling these niggas, like, bro, stop. Like, my nigga, just leave me the fuck alone. Like, y'all, I don't.
He said, I don't hate whoever you want to interview. I don't care. Now, this is, I'm trying to give y'all the context, right? Because we're coming a little late in the conversation. He gets on the phone like, what's going on? What Travis Ford just said and what you just said to Travis Ford and who talking crazy? I'm like, what? I'm like, hold on, whoa, what's going on? Like, ain't nobody said nothing crazy. You hear what I'm saying? At this point, I've already said, all I asked brother to do, we were talking about doing an interview, and I told him he might not want to interview with me because of you. So he said, he starts this conversation. Let me start it over.
I don't know what the fuck, but I keep telling these niggas, like, bro, stop. Like, my nigga, just leave me the fuck alone. Like, y'all, I don't hate whoever you want to interview, bro, I don't care.
Focus, because he didn't speak ill of you at all. I didn't speak ill of you. We didn't have no ill conversation about you. I said that he may not want to work with me because you don't fuck with me, and that's all. And I get this call. You said what? So now, right? He's telling me, Wack is telling me they're gonna try to blame you because you started this. You called Wack, you called Loose Cannon and you told him something crazy, and now Loose Cannon told me whatever he told me. and we didn't called Travis Ford and got on his head. Now you got him whooped. Now he's down here and he's whooped in the alley, and it's because of what you told Loose Cannon. And I'm like, what? Hell no.
Ain't nobody gonna blame me. I already talked to that nigga and told him. I already told him that shit. Yeah. Why would y'all see y'all beat up a nigga because of what? I beat a nigga up.
So you hear him saying you did that because, like I said, because of this conversation I had earlier with Travis Ford through DM, and I talked to Loose Cannon later. All I told Loose Cannon is the same thing I've been telling y'all. I'm not gonna keep repeating it. And
listen, if you've been in a car accident, don't call an attorney. Use this AI app instead. That's what I did, and that's.
Let's keep going.
Why would I record this nigga? I text him. How does who know what? What is you talking about?
So that's what I'm saying. It's like the story. Like I'm trying to even understand because he just got on the phone and said I got a nigga whooped, and I'm like, what about what? He never even says what I supposedly told Loose Cannon. That's how that's how I knew it was worked up from the beginning though. We gonna get into it.
That's what I'm saying. Conversation. I talked to Loose. That's the only person I talked to. Y'all ass got this shit going. Y'all ass looking for a reason to beat up a nigga or some shit. That shit's weird. I told him I talked to you. I told him I talked to the nigga and shit. I said he probably not gonna work with me because I was trying to do an interview for hear me. That's exactly what I've been telling y'all. I ain't gotta repeat it. I said the same thing to him. Snoopy on Snoopy show. It ain't had shit to do with you. I seen your girl was on this page, and I said you probably not gonna work with me, bro. I see you working with Wack. You probably not gonna work with me. Yeah, he never said he did. So if y'all put y'all hands,
he never said he did. He never said he worked with Wack. I mentioned Wack to him. He never mentioned Wack to me. He never said I work with Wack and Wack don't fuck with you. He never said none of that. Nothing.
In real life, that's hella weird, bro. Y'all hella weird for that. Report what, nigga? Now I know not to talk to niggas about.
I'm talking to Loose in general. Just I don't even know that these niggas is connected. You hear what I'm saying? You see him. You see. I ain't snapshot all of it. I was trying to get the pertinent parts. I wish I would have got the other part. But anyways, basically, because it was a lot of messages, basically just about Snoopy BA and all of that. But basically, you see me talking about Snoopy BA. I don't even know that this guy is connected to Wack. You hear what I'm saying? I don't even know that they're connected through Dosh. I don't know about Dosh. He tells me he says I'm the CEO of Dosh, so I look up Dosh. I see that R&B is in the bio or the description of Dosh's page. That's when I say, oh, you probably ain't gonna want to work with me because you're working with Wack. I see R&B on there. Boom, boom, boom.
About shit, y'all ass is weird. Yeah, so I talked to Loose. He the only person I talked to about Travis Ford. All I told Loose was that shit. That nigga's probably not gonna work with me because he worked with you. And now y'all talking about y'all beat this nigga up for what, nigga? I seen R&B on his page and shit, some other shit. So I assume y'all was working together. Yeah, on the Dosh page. Oh shit, I thought he. Oh okay, he don't work with Dosh. I thought he worked with Dosh. He said.
He do. I got a percentage. I own half of that. So that's just my shit with the owner. I don't know what dude. I don't know what the fuck he do. I just know the nigga. One time in my life.
Like I said, bro. He said he worked with Dosh. I looked up Dosh. I seen R&B on there. I told him before we even do any business, you probably not gonna want to fuck with me because Wack 100 don't fuck with me. Everything we talked about is on a text message. So it don't even matter. It can't be no all I was saying is I see he's already working with you. I know you don't fuck with me, so there ain't even no reason for us to try to get nothing started because he's working with you. That's all that was said. That's what I told him when he talked to me. He talking about I got some shit crossed up with you and Wack and all. I'm like, what? I ain't talked to them niggas about you. All I said is that you not gonna work with me because you working with him.
So now he's basically trying to use this like a scare tactic, like, oh, you started this and da-da-da-da, and they gonna get on your head over this, and we did this because of you, but it has nothing to do with me.
Hey, y'all, if y'all really put your Wack, if y'all really put your hands on that nigga, bro. If y'all really put your hands on that nigga, bro, that shit ain't got shit to do with me, and shit, hey, that's on y'all.
Magnetic, steady pulling bitches. I'm destined for money, hands steady itching. Talking about hundreds, then you pick my interest. Wanna fuck with me now, that's interesting. Keeping the street, that's industry. Street scholar, I majored in chemistry. Only thing you can't kill is my energy.
Royalty, Harlem Quinn. What's up, Harlem Quinn? Happy New Year's.
You are the 22ster. Why you couldn't call me on the phone, Adam, and have that conversation with me? Why? Then you gonna go on the Adam and Laura whack text blast, and then you gonna say what you said? I got you. Check it out, Adam. It don't work that way. I don't go away that easy, homie. Yeah, I'm an exposer.
Bro, he breached contract when you bring.
I got you, man.
Business. That's business right there. You brought a conflict to the shit, bro. Your contract is non and void when you motherfucking do things to danger the contract. Stupid nigga.
Message. I got your little instructions. But that don't mean I gotta agree to it or hear it. See, Adam, we got a contract. You understand what I'm telling you? And once a week, we supposed to meet at a certain set time, Adam.
You beat up an old
a time
man,
that
you
set.
said.
But now all of a sudden, because all this going on with bro, you want to get on there with the scheduler and send me these text messages, but you couldn't call and tell me, Adam.
It's unclear what exactly sparked the feud between the two podcast co-hosts.
Rock and try to do different things and different ventures, and you know, some work, some didn't. And we all try things and things don't work. We keep going till we figure it out, and that's just how life go, right? But Wack, what he was saying was being nice because he has a previous relationship, strong ties with Compton Rick Rock. You feel what I'm saying? And I do too. You know what I'm saying? I looked at that dude like a big brother to me, and I still do. But Wack ain't trying to say the real. I'ma say the real. Rick Rock, you fucking with the ops, nigga. You fucking with niggas that if we see, it's gonna go up. Now you've let people know that you're not on that type of time, you know what I'm saying, in your life, and you ain't beefing nobody, and that's cool. But niggas done disrespected niggas' families, you know what I'm saying, lied on niggas, you know what I'm saying, disrespected niggas' kids and all that, bro. So certain niggas has got to get it, you know what I'm saying? Certain niggas got to get it, bro. There's certain niggas I'm never gonna be cool with, you feel what I'm saying? And you went out your way, when you know this, to go do content with these guys, you know what I'm saying, talk to these guys, and that's cool. We don't want you to beef with nobody, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying go hate him because we don't get along, that's fine. But you chose your side, and I respect that, you feel what I'm saying? So I have to do what I got to do. Now, it's been situations where, you know, you went on public platforms and said that you wasn't messing with me. You know what I'm saying? You went on public platforms and said you wasn't messing with me because I know somebody and didn't even know that you know them. You know what I'm saying? Now, the people that you mess with, you know it's smoke. You know what I'm saying? So You know what I mean? How you went on your platform and said 600, I got to cut you off. I ain't with that. I'm like, damn, nigga, I didn't know you know this nigga. You know what I'm saying? So Wack held back, like, you know, y'all go check out Wack page and see his stuff. And nah, bro, I'm gonna say it how it is, bro. I ain't fucking with you, Rock. Do your thing. You feel what I'm saying? No harm, no foul. I can't fuck with you, bro. If you fucking with niggas, I just cannot fuck with, my nigga. And I'm not going back on. I'll never be cool with certain individuals. Them niggas know what's up when nigga run to them niggas, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's fine. You know what I'm saying? Do what you gotta do. I ain't rocking with you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna do it. Now, I don't believe Wack messing with you either. I just think that he don't want to go on public platform and say he ain't messing with you. You know what I'm saying? I would just say how it is, bro. You feel what I'm saying? He just being nice because he know you from y'all got history, bro. You know, so he just try to just let it be what it be and saying it without saying it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say it. I can't fuck with you, bro. You fuck with them clowns. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas is real life busters, bro. You feel what I'm saying? But like I said, you say you ain't in that type of life and you ain't on that type of time. 2024, you ain't beef nobody. That's cool, man. Go get your money, get your content. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna do me, and I'm gonna stand on what I stand on, bro. Fuck busters and rats, nigga. So them niggas is busters and rats, bro. And I ain't.
I hit a lick and I fucked it up. That's the risk, had to suck it up. Fuck that shit, man, time to run it up. I bought a zip and I doubled up. Hit it with fire, watch it bubble up. He say it's for sniffers, it's super cut. Whole lot of guns, not a lot of us. Shot him like a deer cause he tried to buck. Boy, you been getting to the paper. So raw, put it in the refrigerator. Big loud, need a defibrillator. I could've tried premeditated. You wanna win, need dedication. Business and pleasure, keep it separated. Take 30% of the flip and I say, don't be a hero, get shot being brave. Say you got what? I don't give a fuck. My young nigga run down, you give it up. Just read up, could've bought a truck. Peter, Ryan, Glitch.
No business, you know what I'm saying? You here to see do what you do, go do what you do, and then continue your day. Everything ain't niggas' business. Whatever niggas doing, that's what they doing. Now, if I'm there and I see some kids or some women, or I see like a motherfucker finna like do a little too much, I might say something. Other than that, I'm not, nigga, I don't know what's happening, nigga. I don't know what this nigga didn't rape the motherfucker, molested the motherfucker. I don't know what a nigga didn't do. That's their business. And everybody gotta be held accountable for their business. That's what it is.
So as usual, Porky is trying to distance himself from the actions of Lucy Coochie, a guy that Porky said he handles. He just said, everybody has to be accountable for their own business, which is Porky telling Lucy that he has to be accountable for his actions at No Jumper. Porky is making it very clear he wants all of the clout and none of the blame.
What I give a fuck, because if I want to trip out, I don't give a, listen, it don't matter to me who put it out.
I was the first one to break the tape.
Because it just, what effect it got.
Bro, ill, if you are talking, bro, is you muted?
Yo, didn't he just say that? You don't fuck with busters and rats?
That's what he is.
That's what I'm saying. And he just released the tape. He released the evidence. If they was to put a case against anybody that was involved with that assault, right? I don't fuck with them.
Yeah. Wack don't understand how shit operates. You can't be there and be like, well, I just stood there and it happened. I didn't physically get involved. Bro, you brought a problem up to a business establishment. Whether you fought or not, you brought a problem up there which brought a lawsuit. So Wack is talking, bro, out of his own knowledge until you get lawyers talking. And Adam's lawyers is bigger than Wack's lawyers.
Right. Now he threatened Adam, saying that he got some dirt on Adam. We'll get to that.
You know what's crazy? Is after all this, and then he pops his collar and says, well, you owe me 1 week. How do you sit on the show? Like, how do y'all do business? This nigga looking at you like, I don't even want you here. How do y'all conduct business? You know what I'm saying? Wack fucked it up for himself because no matter what, when you go to sit in that chair, you know that nigga over there, Adam, don't want you there. So how is this gonna be good content? Both sitting there faking it. He done ruined his no jumper moment, bro. He out of there. That's what I'm saying.
Not on me. I don't give a fuck. Is out is out. If they want to put it out, whoever took the video, if I was finna be on some bullshit, ain't no nigga, you bet not. But whatever niggas is doing is what they doing. That's their business.
What I get from this is you're disattaching yourself from the situation. I'm not. You're disattaching yourself from the situation. I'm not. You're disattaching yourself from the situation. I'm not.
Rockstar said, what he's getting from this is that Porky is disattaching himself from the entire situation. You guys tell me, is Rockstar crazy, or are you processing the information the exact same way that he is? I think it's clear to anyone with a working brain that Porky is throwing Lucy to the wolves. Listen to what Porky says next.
Detaching myself, what I'm telling you is, right, is I don't mind the facts. But if, like, niggas just be saying dumb shit, sometimes be like, come on, man, goddamn, you gonna run the content. These run the content, because it's a visual to the content. It's a visual right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, if my niggas would have went to work, it would have went to work. That really wasn't no work. That really wasn't no work. That really wasn't no work. Niggas is still moving. Niggas is still alive and talking.
Shout out to Rockstar again, because he got Porky speaking his truth. Now Porky is explaining the difference between his team and Lucy's IEBMs. He said if his team would have been involved, somebody would be dead.
Hey, I'm tripping out that.
He said Lucy and the IEBMs didn't do no work.
Right.
Lucy did all of this to earn Porky's affection, and all it did was make Porky go online and say his team did nothing.
If you come up there playing with me, I've already accepted what come with that. We not finna do a nigga like that so he can come back up there. We not finna do a nigga like that so he can come back up there. We not finna do a nigga like that so he can come back up there.
That was probably the only real thing I've ever heard Porky say in all my life. He just said,
them niggas could have met up at motherfucking McDonald's. Right. This is the reason why he doesn't get it, why this contract shit is over, bro, because you had a meeting up there, bro. No matter how that shit broke out, no matter how it come out, you put your hands on somebody or not. At the end of the day, I wouldn't fuck with you because I'm like, this last comment, bro, you talking about you got a murder team.
Right.
It's trying to disassociate.
That's a fact. Now, he got some...
And you know what? He's worried, bro. He need no jumper. You gotta understand, if he didn't, he'd just be like, nigga, I'm moving on. He need no jumper. This is fucking his world up.
That's a fact, man.
Said they wouldn't pistol whip a guy half to death and strip him naked, leaving him alive, just so he can heal up and come back up there. You can believe the next time he comes up there, he won't be coming to talk. Porky is saying that Lucy and the IEBMs don't move the way his team moves. This is Porky making a clear distinction between his team and Lucy's team. Again, telling Lucy that he's on his own.
We gonna get your ass out of here, and whatever come with it, come with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not playing with niggas at all. Rockstar, respectfully, you done been around me. You know I'm not playing with niggas, bro. I'm not playing these halfway games. I'm not playing these halfway games. I'm not playing these halfway games. If a nigga come up there to do any type of harm or any type of threat with me, my nigga, we going all the way. If a nigga come up there to do any type of harm or any type of threat with me, my nigga, we going all the way.
Porky just said if anybody comes up there to do it.
Church guy, though. They beat up a minister.
I fuck your wife cause a bitch is a big hoe. I fuck your sister, I fuck your cat. I will fuck your mom, but the bitch is too fat. When I'm in your neighborhood, you better dig them out, cause I'm coming to slick your motherfucking throat. Blood is dripping, I'm not slipping. Bitches' panties is what I'm ripping. Rolling fast, but I'm a motherfucking bird. I never
up there had a problem with Porky, and Porky said any problem with him, his team is going all the way. Why did his team do the opposite? Maybe these guys have been lying this whole time about the reason all of this happened, because Porky's team didn't react as if he was in danger. Instead, they all stepped back, like it had nothing to do with him. Whatever the case is, Porky just said Lucy and his team like to play halfway games. I told you guys Porky has been lining up Sweetie Lucy this whole time.
Because what the fuck you gonna leave a nigga halfway to double back for? So whatever niggas thing is, that's they thing. Everybody move for they move. I can't knock a nigga for they movement, but it just be weird, bro.
Something with Lush, because he keeps bringing up Lush, and there's some other things that I'm gonna point out in this audio, but let's get into it.
Why then you gonna go on the Adam and Laura Whack text blast, and then you gonna say what you said? I got you. Check it out, Adam.
I got you.
It don't work that way. I don't go away that easy, homie.
It don't work that way. I don't go away that easy.
I'm an exposure. I got your message. I got your little instructions. But that don't mean I gotta agree to it or hear it. See, Adam, we got a contract. You understand what I'm telling you? And once a week, we supposed to meet.
Now he's threatening in a polite way and a roundabout way to, take advantage of the contract that they have. So like, hey, if you don't do the show with me every week, once a week on Thursday, you're in breach of contract. And what does in breach of contract mean? What does that come with? Does that come with being paid out for the duration of the contract? You know what I'm saying? Or whatever else? Y'all got to listen to what's really being said. He tries to play it off, but this is a cold manipulation tactic and extort tactic. Just listen, because whatever Adam told him, Wack is not feeling it, and he's politely pressing him in front of the world. Let's get into it.
At a certain set time, Adam, a time that you set. But now all of a sudden, all this going on with bro, you want to get on there with the scheduler and send me these text messages, but you couldn't call and tell me, Adam.
So it sounds like, hold on. All right. So it sounds like, that some things are being changed up there. You hear what I'm saying? Sounds like some things are changing up there, right? And Wack's not too happy about that. You feel what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. But he has more to say, right? So he talks about the schedules, but he goes in.
You make me feel like you a huffy guy. No guy came up riding a BMX. I mean, me personally, I was a mongoose type of guy, but nothing against BMX, right? But for you to send me a text,
to fire him through text,
saying what you said, and not call me and tell me that,
no longer filming with him text,
and then you talking to me like you just know I'm going to agree to that
because you're an employee and you're not a partner.
Listen, man. Adam, you know what time it is. You know what our agreement is.
You know what time it is. You know what our agreement is.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going to act like I didn't see what I saw.
So I'm going to act like I didn't see. I'm going to act like you didn't just say that. I'm going to act like you ain't in breach of contract. I'm going to act like you don't know I can take you for millions just for you playing with the schedule of what the show we're supposed to do, because if you breach it, I get paid. Listen to what's going on, y'all.
You know, I ain't act like I'm gonna act like I didn't see that text. You know, and I'm gonna act like Thursday is a regular, normal Thursday. Talking about Lush and Lush.
And yeah, so it gets deeper. All right. So I'm sure you guys, all of y'all have heard this, but I'm gonna break down what he's really saying. You hear what I'm saying? Let's go to this right here.
Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen, Adam. Because I got one ace in the hole. Yeah, see, one of the most dearest things to you, Adam, one of the most precious people in your life, Adam, yeah, that's my home girl.
Now, he's speaking on Adam's wife. He said, I got an ace in the hole. Yeah, the most precious thing to you. Yeah, that's my home girl. See, he starts to switch it up, but what he's saying is that he has something on Adam that will break up his relationship with Lena. And if he keeps playing with him, he'll let Lena know. But he starts to play it off.
You understand what I'm saying? That's my home girl, Adam. You get what I'm saying? You know, don't make me call my home girl.
Hey, so, this is a part where I'm assuming, when he says, I got an ace in a hole, something that's close to you, precious to you, that speaks on Lena, then he says, my homegirl. Yeah, that's my homegirl. So maybe Adam did something unfavorable with one of Wack's homegirls. I'm not sure, but let's just listen.
Because my homegirl's gonna have a conversation with you. You don't run nothing, Adam. We all know who run everything.
This is where he starts
We
to
all
play it
know
off.
who got the bag. It's Lena, fool. And don't let me call my little homegirl, cause you know.
All right, so then he gets depressed
You know
that
that's
he's
some
gonna,
crazy
take
shit
the
when a
daughter
nigga
away.
threaten you with your wife. That's the shit. This is gonna test this nigga wife loyalty right here. Like, damn, an outside dude. Really? This nigga Adam ain't gonna let no blacks in the house. I ain't fuck with y'all niggas no more. Y'all home wreckers.
And he got some, I guess, some compromising footage of the nigga. And I guess maybe.
I don't think Adam gives a
Yeah,
fuck, bro. I mean, what you gonna do? Oh, he slept with another girl? That's what they
Nah,
do.
he talking about,
I mean, like,
or he slept with a man or whatever. Like,
it does. I'm just saying, it don't matter. There are certain people. I don't think it's gonna rock her boat. They're both certain people. Like, this nigga got paid to let a motherfucker sleep. Like, I'm just saying, what could he do that damn bad when they agreed that she was gonna sleep with somebody? What could he do is that damn bad? I mean, like, do some crack, sleep with a guy. It's. I'm like, bro, don't let this dude tear your castle down.
From him too, because if he takes Lynn out of his life, he takes the daughter out of his life too. Y'all gotta listen to what's really going on, right? So then he starts to talking about Compton Rick Rock, right? And hold on, give me 1 second. I want to take this down. I break this down, right? He starts to talk about Compton Rick Rock, right? Now I talked to Luce, I think today, right? And I said, damn, why is Adam going at WEC 100? I mean, why is WEC 100 going at Compton Rick Rock? He's all, he told him, he was telling him to go look at the stuff, right? But this is, like I said, this guy's a cold manipulator. You hear what I'm saying? You know what I mean? He is saying things without saying things that the people that he's talking to understand. And I want y'all to see how he advertises Compton Rick Rock's show while politely pressing Compton Rick Rock. And y'all say, Money, how can you compliment somebody, compliment their show, suggest people go watch their show while you're pressing them? Well, I'm gonna show you how. Let's get in.
Because all that other content, all them movies and skits and all them low riding and all that stuff you didn't put up, all that stuff you got up on your channel. You got a bunch of stuff on your channel. Now you want to use me.
Now, let's rewind that. I want y'all to hear one more time before I say what I say.
All that other content, all them movies and skits and all them low riding and all that stuff you didn't put up, all that stuff you got up on your...
All that stuff you got up, you got low riding content, you got this videos and this, that, you got skits and this and that and all of this. What he's telling him is all the things that he could lose by putting up that video if somebody was to strike or take his page because it's not in alignment with Wack's agenda. That's what he's talking about. But let's listen.
Because all that other content, all them movies and skits and all them low riding and all that stuff you didn't put up, all that stuff you got up on your channel. You got a bunch of stuff on your channel. Now you want to use me, Rick Rock? If y'all don't know Rick Rock, go over there and check his yo.
Now you want to use me.
let's get to this.
Exposers. Y'all already know what's up. Now, before we dive in, y'all better get ready for the heat we about to drop. If y'all here for that real unfiltered, no BS breakdown, you in the right place. Today's vid is packing more twist than a roller coaster, more tea than a coffee shop. So if you here to catch the truth, hit that like, smash that subscribe, and make sure the bell's on, cause you don't want to miss what we got coming next. Today we taking a close look at internet rats, scammers, liars, and confidential informants. You won't believe the levels of cap we about to uncover in this one. It's wild out here. Fam, they out here trying to fool the streets. But y'all know we got that heat, we got that radar, and we coming through. So grab a seat, roll one up, do what you gotta do, cause it's about to get real in here. Let's get it.
Hello all. First and foremost, I want to thank everyone who supports me and the guys on the crusade that we stand on. Second, there are two guys from California who have been going out their way to attach their name to mine and try to convince me to engage in closet homosexuality and lascivious behavior, acting like women, arguing and gossiping online. That is something I will never ever agree to or engage in. Recently, I went on the internet, on my Instagram and on my YouTube, making a rant, telling people that if they say my name in order to defame me, I will take legal action. I was not actually upset. I wanted these gentlemen to feel as if they had me upset and got underneath my skin, so they would reveal the illegal and dishonorable tactics they use against other people. I am not a content creator. These guys are not gangsters. They aren't tough guys. They are content creators. They have no honor. I can never respect a man who can't be faithful to his wife. I cannot respect a man who creates a broken household and don't support his children. I will never, ever, under any circumstance, join any type of club.
Dumb and dumber part, I think.
In several interviews, people ask me to speak about Sean Carter, who you may know as Jay-Z. I am familiar with this man and his history, unlike the majority and the masses. Several large content creators' pages have been taken. The Busby lawyer, he's being followed by private investigators. Piers Morgan received cease and desist and threat of lawsuits. A lot of things are taking place behind the scenes. I'm very careful in what I say and what I do on the internet, because the internet is not the streets. I am not going to treat the internet as if it's the streets. There's a gentleman who has a show, and I have a video of this gentleman trying to force a kiss on someone who doesn't want to be kissed. I believe he's a bisexual man. I called him and asked him not to speak on me. He wants to create drama, soap opera type of activity. That is something I can never involve myself in. This gentleman also said on his channel that he called the police on me, and that the next time that I try to do a no jumper interview, the police are going to pick me up. This lets me know that he knows that the threat to himself is real. Everything that I've said and proclaimed has turned out to be true. I will never come on the internet and argue with men on any type of apps. I will never come on the internet inventing or stating things that I cannot verify to be facts. In any court in the world of law, any court of law in the world, eyewitness testimony and circumstantial evidence is enough to convict someone and send them to prison for life. The guys on the internet are not gangster. They are not street. They're mutations. I don't respect them. I will never, ever, ever, under any circumstances, match energy with them. I have nothing to prove to them. I'm going to pray for them, and I pray that they choose to be a better man. Thank you to everyone who supports me. I will be going live on my YouTube in a little while. We're going to talk about the current events of the world. But I told everyone who would listen, in order to bring knowledge and awareness to my true message, I had to throw a few celebrities under the bus. I do not worship celebrities. I am here for the people and to spread awareness. Our community as black men, human decency is all at an all-time low. I will not take part in these circumstances. Join any type of clubhouse, goofy house, anything like that, and argue with men. If you have a problem with me, we can link up in person. If not, leave me alone. I warn people that there will be legal recourse taken if you continue to try to enrage and incite violence from me and my friends and my brothers. I will never put my team at harm's risk with people who aren't really dangerous. I see all the messages. I see everybody telling me to do this and do that. If you've watched any of my interviews, you should know I'm a highly capable and intelligent man. These guys are the latter. In Nevada and California, these are two consenting states. It is illegal to record a conversation without getting permission from both parties. These gentlemen have been doing this for a very long time. The people who they do this to cannot afford to legally pursue them. I can. I was never actually upset. I didn't even tell my team what my plan was.
Fam, that's a wrap for today's episode.
That's the only thing that was said. So if a nigga said that, I said that and the guys can come over there and link with y'all.
I'm get you. Listen, Sugar Plum, Marshmallow. You gotta stop. Sweetie, Big Homie CC Wheel is cool. I wasn't trying to expose you, but you know about me. You gotta stop. Wording theatrics and talking about people and stuff like that. Okay, that's cool. Back it up. Whatever you do, that's what you do. But leave me out of it because I'm gonna come and get you. I'm gonna see you. I'm gonna hunt you down. I'm gonna pull up every time. You know that.
That nigga voice. Man.
This is not the first occasion. There's several. And you know I'm like that, and you was... I ain't gonna tell the people. You... I don't want to hear like, bro, I'm gonna get you sweet stuff. Buttercup. Stop. It is what it is. Stop, sweetie.
He can't keep getting away with it. He can't keep getting away with it.
Good unlock. Good unlock.
He can't keep getting away with it.
Rest in peace.
He can't keep getting away with it. He can't keep getting away with it.
And Big Homie CC said that I asked for a Dogface number and wanted to talk to Dogface. I said, cuz lied to you. That's all I said, bro. Because that nigga Dogface kept saying that I knew him and I wanted to get at him. And Big Homie CC said, I said, bro, I said, cuz must have lied to you then, because that didn't happen. Big Homie CC told me that you wanted to talk to us. Dead homies.
That's not a lie. I don't lie.
Okay, so that's the only thing that was said. So if a nigga said that, I said that
Me and the guys can come over there and link with y'all.
all right, I'm 18 minutes from the address. They talking about you just was on the phone with Adam and Adam thank you for what?
Because Pierce Moore want me to come on to his show on Wednesday and bash Adam.
Why would he do that?
They got a whole the UK content creators are attacking the American content creators because of stuff because of the shit that they doing. And the whole
what do?
I just told Loose. I don't want no parts, brother. Just leave me be. I'm gonna be all be.
I don't even mess with you,
bro.
That's what you're not understanding. I don't know where the fuck this shit coming from.
Because I'm gonna send you the video of the saying,
so you, okay, send me the video, but what I'm trying to tell you is, CC,
yes, sir, hit that like button for the board, man.
Be on wax show.
I don't know what they do in Clubhouse. Nigga, I'm not from, I don't do Clubhouse, bro.
And I just told you, I'm not going to involve you in none of this. Why do you not
I ain't one of them niggas. I'm about to knock his ass out.
Hello?
Got one.
Hello?
One of them niggas gone.
This episode, that's a big ass check, bro. And y'all said, fuck that.
Who said that?
Wag said that. So Wag says, get back to Luke.
Wag?
Right or wrong. Wag said to send the information to you. You never sent me an email.
Bro, you never asked for an email. I thought you
When y'all listen what I'm saying, bro. I love you, bro. But bro,
so what are you talking about, CC? If you never said,
go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Listen, if you never asked for an email, how would I know what email or what to send to you?
Bro, y'all be recording calls and internet games, bro.
I'm telling you, I haven't recorded a phone call a day in my life, bro. Why you keep saying that?
That's what the nigga said, my boy. And y'all got that in some prison calls.
Listen, White probably recorded a call or whatever like that, but what did that have to do with me?
That's illegal. California's
okay, so what? Okay, so what did that have to do with me?
I told you I'm not involving you in none of this.
Okay, but you keep
I told you. If y'all leave me alone, I'm gonna leave y'all alone. I know that's your man.
Why you see?
How the fuck do I look? Going through with that shit, you just told me that's your man. Oh, if I'm gonna leave you and your man,
but at the same time, you my guy too. So what is the point of y'all going back and forth over some shit that I had y'all settle this shit?
Right.
You know me, bro. Y'all both got y'all on the phone, and y'all both squashed this shit, and then y'all both was talking about doing business together. So once y'all was doing that, how would I know anything different? Because I don't go on YouTube and watch shit, bro. I don't know what niggas have on the backlogs, and I'm not talking to a nigga that's homosexual. I'm not gonna be on the phone with Cut, bro.
Right, but the nigga Ralph said
I don't know
on the live.
I don't know Ralph, cuz.
He said things on the live that I only said to y'all on that phone call.
How? I don't know what the fuck
I'm gonna get the video. I'm gonna send it to you. But like I said,
but it don't have nothing to do with me, bro. I don't know. I'm not gonna be on the phone or on a live with a homosexual. Period.
If you was on live with him, I'm telling you that
the conversation that we had, it got to him.
There's no way he could have known that. No way. I'm gonna say,
I'm telling you right now, I have no idea.
If y'all leave me alone.
Right, first we heard Wack throwing Loose under the bus. Now Loose is throwing Wack under the bus. Like, now, yo, I don't record. Which, Demon Time has proven that he does have people record. Yeah, him record shit. This dude saying, look, y'all gonna see me in court. This shit y'all doing. Trying to, niggas getting a bag with this real shit. Y'all out here playing these monkey ass one games and shit, trying to get content. Goofy shit.
I will leave y'all alone. That's what I'm telling you right now. But y'all can't do that though.
Who can do that?
Okay, I'm telling you right now. On folks' grave, I'm telling you right now, I'm telling you right now. Leave me be, I'll leave y'all be. Period. That's it. I don't want no parts. I will never get on the internet argue with niggas, bro. I will not. This niggas calling me.
I don't argue. I get busy. Like, bro, I don't know about arguing.
I said that.
Okay, so I know, but so CC, whatever you want to have going on, bro. Bro, I don't know. Listen, I don't know who Wack talked to him, what did he discuss, bro? If he said something, I'm gonna say something to him.
The gay nigga just told me right now, yeah, Wack been talking to your mama. He told me that your mama finna sell you out. So,
who the fuck? I don't know your mama. I don't know nothing about that.
He just said on the phone with me that you and him.
Call that nigga then. Call him. I'm calling right now. I'm about to get you. Call that nigga then, bro. I never got on the phone with a homosexual a day in my life. Neighborhood Chris, bro. Call him.
I'm about to call him. Listen close to me though.
All right. Yeah, you call him.
A nigga had me come on his show. It's a nigga,
bro. I don't know that nigga, bro. I don't know what you're talking about.
The gay nigga is Don't That Show. Don't That Show?
I don't.
He go on the internet every day and for you and he slander away. I went on the show to say, bro, Luce is my man. I go on the show.
You don't think they were trying to troll you or?
What you said?
I don't know this guy. I don't know. I never heard on nobody named Ralph.
The nigga Ralph said that he is part of Wack Show.
So if he goes on there and he slanders Wack, and then he slanders me, what type of nigga you think he is?
It's two different niggas, bro. You got the Donut, the nigga named Donut, and the nigga named Ralph. The nigga Ralph is the one who repeated.
I don't know.
Real crazy, real tricky. Real tricky, man. Real tricky.
I don't know what's going on. I'm in the middle of this shit, bro.
The nigga Donut and the nigga Ralph. And I told you, if you and Wack leave me alone, I will leave y'all alone.
Now, he said he don't be recording conversations, and he recording this conversation right now.
Can y'all honor that or not?
Let's put this shit out not too long ago.
I can't say what Wack gonna do. I can tell you what I can do. I can't control nothing. I don't know what's going on. And I'm confused on even having this conversation.
Like I said though, bro, whoever go back on the internet playing with my name gonna have to come see me in court. I'm leaving it at that, bro. Folks wearing on Instagram.
Okay, but let's see. What street niggas talk about suing? What street? Like, those street niggas talk about suing niggas, bro. Niggas rely on me all day, slander me all day. I'm talking about, I'm fucking consistent.
I'm not a street nigga. I'm gonna be in church on Sunday, and on Wednesday I'm gonna be at TDJ's church speaking. On Thursday I'm gonna be at the Saturday speaking at the Catholic Church in the city I'm in. I'm not no street nigga, bro.
Okay, that's cool. So leave it like that, dude. And CC, I tell white men in the street, nigga,
I'm not a one of the I work with law enforcement every day.
Bro,
yeah, I work with law enforcement every day.
Y'all the ones recording my phone calls.
Okay, that's cool. So leave it like that, dude. And CC, I tell white men in the street, nigga,
I'm not a one of the I work with law enforcement every day.
Bro, I'm not talking to you on the phone talking to you about some police shit.
Y'all the ones recording my phone calls, some police shit.
I didn't record your fucking phone call, nigga. You stop saying I record. I never record nobody. I don't know how.
But he recorded. This is a recorded phone call.
I showed you nothing but love and respect, my boy.
Okay, so what are you talking about? I recorded your phone call. I don't know what you're talking about.
Put it on Chris. I went anywhere and disrespected you.
I didn't say that.
So what you were talking about?
Okay, so put that on GD. I disrespected you.
You definitely did. Tell you why.
How? Because I said that you if the nigga Dogface said that you called, that you lied about it.
The nigga dog, I called the nigga dog. Nah, see, and I know y'all recorded this, and I just got off the phone.
How the fuck we recording, bro? I'm on the car speaker, bro. I'm not recording you.
The nigga Dogface told me y'all ain't finna check me.
That nigga recorded me in whack the conversation. Did he tell you that?
Me and him into it right now.
Okay, so he recorded me in whack, bro.
I'm going to Detroit in 2 days to go see him face to face over this. Y'all not gonna talk about face to face, bro.
Huh?
Y'all not gonna link up with me face to face, bro. I asked y'all.
You said link up with you?
Y'all is not gonna link up with face to face. I respect y'all.
Wait. Hold on. You said I won't link up with you. That's what you said?
I'm not. I know you pop out.
Oh yeah, okay. So you said
everybody who come outside.
So I'm confused with it, nigga. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't even know where this coming from. It's coming straight left field, bro.
I'm gonna explain it to you right now for the last time, bro. Are you listening? You don't want to listen?
Go ahead. Explain it, because I really don't know.
The nigga don't that show. Hits me up. Say, come on to the show. I click the link. And a nigga named Ralph. The nigga Ralph is for big details. I only said to y'all on the phone. He stay out the house. We heard that phone call, but he heard the phone call. He said that.
Okay, so he heard the phone call. He said between him and Wack. I don't know the phone call.
Doing what?
Okay, so they heard that there was nothing but positive shit, right? There wasn't nothing bad about it.
California, I'm a licensed private investigator. I'm gonna take a job next week with Las Vegas Police Department for $91,000.
Bro, stop talking to me about the police shit, bro. I don't give a fuck about no police shit, bro.
I only move tactical, and I planned for all of this. Reggie Wright Jr. called me and said, listen, you're taking the whole internet. Be prepared for Loose Cannon and Wack 100. I'm prepared for this.
Damn. Reggie? Everybody backdooring, telling, exposing each other, recording each other. That's crazy. Hey man, y'all give your thoughts on this shit, man. Big homie CC, take these niggas to court. And we got alleged lawsuits and no jumper. Maybe possible jail time for people involved with that assault, if it's even real or if it's a play. I don't know. It's a wild play, getting stripped down and shit just for a little bit of money. But shit, you never know.
Okay, so
I'm a man of God.
I'm a man of God. Okay, but Breaking Bite told you this, right?
I just did bomb first yesterday.
Okay, so you just did bomb first. Okay, cool. But what I'm trying to tell you is like, bro, the shit that y'all got going on, and people are saying something.
You put me on the phone with Wack, bro, and y'all tried to line me up, bro. I'm not that.
Nobody tried to line you up. Cause stop saying I'm trying to line you up. Nigga, I didn't try to line shit up, bro. Y'all got on the phone and y'all made beats. Y'all squashed it.
Nigga sent me a link. I'm gonna on this link. The nigga sent me from yesterday. That's it though. But that's my man. So
that's my man. We talking about suing. If you talking about suing, cuz, bro, I'm not about to let you tell me on the phone you about to sue my homie. That's like a nigga saying they about to sue you. I'm not about to stand for that. You're supposed to be a street nigga. Street nigga, I'm not about to stand for that.
I've been sued several times, and y'all not doing no street nigga shit. The street niggas link.
Nigga, I link. Nigga, I pop up. I go everywhere. Bro, I get me.
I go pop up.
Bro, how you know that? Did you tell him to meet up?
Let's line it up right now then.
Okay, where you in Vegas?
I'm in California. Let's line it up right now.
I'm in Vegas right now. But if it's open, if the house skipping the bill,
you in Vegas right now?
I'm in Vegas right now. Damn.
I'll get on a private jet right now and come to Vegas. Where's he at?
Okay. He in Vegas too.
Okay, bet. Well, let's link up at Look Who TV Studios.
Bro, I don't care what studio, nigga. I think somebody's house.
Bro, let's link up at Look Who TV Studios, and we can settle it right there and there, face to face. Other than that,
let's do it.
Other than that,
okay, listen, bro, just send the address. Say the address.
I'm gonna send it right now. Other than that, I'm taking everybody to court on the gas.
Bro, CC, stop talking to me about some police shit, bro.
I'm gonna send you the address.
All right, send me the address.
Okay, on the phone.
Okay, I'm waiting.
Cause when I go down there, they're gonna see them kids. They showing me iPad videos, y'all. No. That ain't no. It's just past street shit. Cause when y'all first got me on the stream, I said let's link up. Y'all on there laughing and joking. No, I'm not laughing and joking, bro.
Listen, CC. Okay, listen. Let's stop the slanderish shit because you know I'm gonna pull up any sign, any place, anywhere.
I'm the only nigga on the internet saying who can it pull up.
No, everybody says that, bro.
Who else?
Everybody. You just have random haters that just say things, bro.
Who was the first one?
You was. But at the end of the day, it's like, bro, you can't say that if we got past something and the nigga say something about a conversation that I'm not aware of. I'm not about to be on the phone talking to a homosexual talking about I recorded they homie CC and start recording. That's not what I'm about to do.
But that's what y'all.
If I have a problem, though,
that's what y'all.
If I have a problem. No, it's not because I'm gonna tell you because pull it on and let's talk.
Hey, boy, this ain't boy. We don't pump in. This ain't what you doing. Right? Hold on. Get on point. I'm out here with the guys. But that's what y'all got going on, bro. On the guys. And like, bro, I'm not gonna be playing with niggas, man. On the gang, I'm not. I'm out here. I'm a man of God, bro. I'm out here fighting evil. Y'all supposed to be helping me, but y'all want to play this little lame shit. I never said I was playing my part.
Okay, listen, cuz let's do this, right? You say you coming out here, right?
Oh yes, I'm coming.
Okay, so you come and send the address and we're gonna link.
I just sent you the address right now. You got it.
Okay. So what time? What time you wanna link up?
Man, y'all ain't gonna pull up though, bro. When y'all ready to pull up, I'll be right there.
Bro, I will pull up right now and take a picture in front of that motherfucker.
Alright, hold on. Right there. Hold on. I'm finna call the pilot. I'm finna round me and phone them up. I'm gonna call you back 10 minutes.
Yep.
So to be continued, see if Luce and his crew pulled up on Big Homie CC and his crew. Okay. His Wack is in tow. Because this is all about corporate trying to expose things, doing all kinds of weird shit. Niggas be trying to play both sides of the coin. This shit would get dangerous, get people hurt. See these dudes cause a commotion up there on No Jumper. Yeah, man.
I done really went through it. I couldn't do it.
Now, FBI came out with the information about the pipe bombs that was placed at the Capitol back in 2020, between 7:30 and 8:30 p.m.
8:30 p.m. An unidentified individual placed pipe bombs near the offices of the Democratic National Committee and the Republican National Committee in Washington, D.C. As we mark the 4-year anniversary of the night the pipe bombs were placed on Capitol Hill, the FBI and our partners are renewing our call for tips from the public to help us identify the suspect. We are releasing additional details about the suspect, as well as previously unreleased video of the suspect placing the bomb at the Democratic National Committee. A reward of up to $500,000 is available for information that leads to the arrest and conviction of the individual responsible for this attempted attack. If you have any information, please call the FBI at 1-800-CALL-FBI. You can also submit tips online at tips.fbi.gov. One previously unreleased detail is the FBI's estimate of the suspect's height to be approximately 5'7" tall. The suspect wore a face mask, a gray hooded sweatshirt, and black gloves. They used a backpack.
They said it was black. Was he 5'5" or 5'7", 65"?
To transport each of the devices. They were wearing distinctive Nike Air Max Speed Turf shoes, which are black and gray with the yellow Nike logo. Fewer than 25,000 of these shoes were sold between August 2018 and January 2021. The first time the suspect is seen is at approximately 7:34 p.m. at the intersection of 1st Street and North Carolina Avenue Southeast. The person walks southwest on North Carolina Avenue, turns north on New Jersey Avenue, west on D Street, and then south on South Capitol Street. This footage of the suspect on South Capitol Street shows the person setting down their backpack, which is believed to contain one of the bombs at this time. The suspect appears to put on a pair of glasses and scan the area, standing on tiptoes. Before picking up the backpack, turning around, and heading back the way they came on South Capitol Street. After reaching the corner of D Street, the suspect turns around again, and this time walks south all the way down South Capitol Street to a bench outside the Democratic National Committee headquarters building. Here we see the suspect sit on the bench for a few minutes. They do not place the bomb at this time. The suspect then walks east on Ivy Street, turns north on New Jersey Avenue, and then pauses near the corner of D Street before retracing their steps back to the DNC bench where the first bomb is placed. This previously unreleased footage shows the suspect sitting on the DNC bench before placing the first bomb. Here we see the suspect place the bomb at approximately 7:54 p.m. From there, the person walks north on South Capitol Street, east on D Street, south on New Jersey Avenue, northeast on North Carolina Avenue, when we lose video coverage of the suspect at approximately 8 p.m. 8 minutes later, at about 8:08 p.m., we pick the suspect back up on camera heading north on 2nd Street. The suspect walks west on C Street, enters an alley that leads to Rumsey Court, and then walks west on Rumsey Court. This footage shows the suspect pass between the RNC and the Capitol Hill Club, holding the backpack out to the side. The person continues between the RNC and the Capitol Hill Club, then continues north on 1st Street, east on C Street, back into the alley toward Rumsey Court, back onto Rumsey Court, where they placed the second pipe bomb at approximately 8:16 p.m. The suspect then turns back onto Rumsey Court, walking east until the person is last seen on camera at approximately 8:18 p.m., wearing the backpack on their shoulders. The bomb is believed to have been placed shortly before this video, based on how the suspect is carrying the backpack. We still believe there is someone out there who has information they may not have realized was significant until now. We're asking you to come forward to share that information with the FBI.
That's a wild one, right?
Burger. This is an excerpt from that letter. He says, fellow service members, veterans, and all Americans, time to wake up. We are being led by weak and feckless leadership who only serve to enrich themselves. This was not a terrorist attack. It was a wake-up call. Americans only pay attention to spectacles and violence. What better way to get my point across than a stunt with fireworks and explosives?
Our next guest, former Green Beret Tim Kennedy, knew the suspect and is shown here with him. They both competed in a military-style reality show. He joins us now. Tim, thank you for joining us. First off, I just got to ask you, it had to have been pretty wild for you to have seen the story and the news coverage of it, and then to look at pictures and say, oh my gosh, I knew this guy, I've met this guy.
Yeah, it took about 36 hours, honestly, about a day and a half into it, when more photos started emerging as to what he looked like in some photos from earlier in his life, 10 years, 15 years ago when I knew him, before I was able to put it together. And I was just flabbergasted. I was left speechless. I couldn't believe it because I really enjoyed the time that I got to spend with him. And I found him to be incredibly competent and talented as a special forces operator. And I was floored, to be honest. I didn't know what to do or say.
Anything, and I realize you obviously you didn't stay in touch with him over the years, but anything that you remember particularly about his personality that strikes you as particularly kind of hard to wrap your brain around?
Yeah, Charlie, start to finish, categorically, the guy was a great dude. He was fit. He was a good shooter. He was a good communicator. There's 5-6 events that we did in this reality competition show, mostly based around soldier skills. And in every instance, he was seemingly a great person. None of this checks out. On the Special Forces side, he was first a Special Forces communications sergeant, and then an intelligence sergeant, and then ultimately an 18 Zulu. So he went through kind of every single one of the checks and balances. He was a talented Green Beret. And sounds like everybody liked to work with him. So none of this makes sense, and it's so heartbreaking. I truly hope that this is a wake-up call for service members to make sure that we're checking in with each other right now. But yeah.
They got more details on that in the other guy in New Orleans. They both at Fort Liberty and deployed to Afghanistan. Let's get to it. So there's a connection. Somewhat like some type of connection going on. We're going to get into this. They Live, We Sleep, Part 8, with the brother Push.
Live at a newly reopened Bourbon Street in New Orleans and the Las Vegas Strip as the cities recover. New today, we're learning more about both suspects in the New Year's Day incidents and their connections to North Carolina. Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining us. I'm Deborah Morgan.
And I'm Gerald Owens. Here's the newest information we have tonight out of New Orleans. One of the victims on Bourbon Street was 25-year-old Matthew Tenedorio. His family says they begged him not to go out New Year's Eve. The FBI says the New Orleans attacker was 100% inspired by ISIS. President Biden says the suspect, Shamsuddin Jabbar, also had a remote detonator in his truck to set off explosives hidden in coolers.
We also know both men connected to the attack served at Fort Bragg, now Fort Liberty. We have team coverage tonight. WRAL's Sean Gallagher starts off with some specifics on their connections to North Carolina. Sean?
Yeah, Deborah, both of those men served in the Army and spent time here at Fort Liberty. Quite possibly just a coincidence, but far from the only thing the two men shared in common. So we know Shamsuddin Jabbar and Matthew Livelsberger served in the Army and both were stationed here at Fort Liberty. But law enforcement said there's no record they were in the same unit and that they did not overlap. But they both did serve in Afghanistan in 2009. Again, with no indication they were in the same unit, same location, or even in the same province. Now come the similarities in what happened. Both men used the car rental company Turo to rent their vehicles with attacks on New Year's Day. And both vehicles were electric, a Ford F-150 Lightning in New Orleans and a Tesla Cybertruck in Las Vegas.
If these turned out to be simply similarities, very strange similarities to have. And so we're not prepared to rule in or rule out anything at this point.
Despite not having a motive yet in Las Vegas, investigators are not naive to what they're seeing in this case as it relates to Elon Musk and President-elect Donald Trump.
We know we have a bombing, absolutely, and it's a bombing that certainly has factors that raise concern. It's not lost on us that it's in front of the Trump building, that it's a Tesla vehicle, but we don't have information at this point that definitively tells us or suggests it was because of this particular ideology or any of the reasoning behind it.
If there are any differences, it could be in the two men's level of service. Livelsberger was a Green Beret, serving nearly 20 years, but investigators say his plan didn't match up.
The level of sophistication is not what we would expect from an individual with this type of military experience. The components primarily consist of fireworks, mortars, aerial shells, and are all consumer fireworks.
And law enforcement noted the Cybertruck's structural stability likely made the blast go up rather than out, probably preventing more injuries from happening. Now, as far as a motive is concerned, the FBI is still waiting to get access to Livelsberger's phone and his laptop, which could reveal more information about why he did this in the first place. In Fayetteville, Sean Gallagher, WRAL News.
Man. Yo, that's some wild shit. We're going to get into this They Live, We Sleep Part 8. Put your thinking caps on. You know what I'm saying? Get your pen and pad. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get y'all the buffoonery. Tell y'all some of the crazy shit going on in the world. Now it's time to get to that knowledge of self. Get started right after this.
Hey gang, let's really nail it this time. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey, 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 hey. Call it an egg, that's my mafia twin from Jordan Downs. Raise a finger, that's on Gorillas, bitches going down. You politicking on instant, I'm out loading rounds. Smoke his brother, smoking his brother, now we in the clouds. Played our freestyle in the courtroom, Brody lost his trial. Doing dope all around the kid, so she lost her child. See, this mafia way of living, it's just our lifestyle. It ain't no waiting, I'm impatient, let's get busy right now, okay? Diamonds dancing, it's off a lick, I like to rob people. Keep it on me, unfortunately, I done shot people. Not legal, nigga, I'm a spinner, we are not equal. Non-lethal, John Cena the poor, I could not see. Long live to leave, a hood boy was quick to squeeze a trigger. If your son ever hungry, doggy, I'll kill for that nigga. I'll die for the street that I'll post on with my killers. That is not my baby. Lately, I've been focused on Skrilla. I can't tell you what, just know the code word is DJing. That's a highlight play, buddy, we gon' replay it. Well-known gorillas from my city, they know we famous. You ain't talking no money, get in line and keep waiting. Keep hating, I promise it's coming, Lil Larry, be patient. I had to cut this bitch off, she got feelings attached. I'll burn this motherfucker down to the ground, to the building collapse. Don't listen to your music, that shit weak and I'm blowing this cap. 556 cloud, ARP ain't no holding me back. You speaking on my dead, it's okay, you for solely getting smacked. Don't need a microphone, but you know it's for solely a rap. Big eye busters, the enemies is for soaking wet. Don't believe none of your story, that shit make believe. 2 2 3s, you ain't ducking nothing, this could shoot through trees. Cold word, mental cycle, I came to make a pussy bleed. It ain't a bitch on this earth I'm gon' ever need. I throw down they ever run up on me, shit, I ain't having it. You sir not a killer, we heard you did that shit on accident. I told these niggas I'm from Gorilla Gang Mafia. Yo, BM keep watching me, tell her put down them binoculars. I beef with the whole city, give a fuck about being popular. Not affiliated with none of my people, so we robbing. I get busy with two and they start calling me the problem solver. I'm a real life sparker, don't worry, twin, that's on my door. Hey, why you dissing me on the net? We from the same city. Always leave a house with it on me, yes it came with. You ain't tryna.
Hey, shout out to Lil Larry, man. Y'all go check out Lil Larry's channel. You know, getting into it, man. Got a lot of great music up there. Sound spelled just like it sounds, Lil Larry. I'll run the numbers up. And my boy be out there doing shows and shit. It's a new year, so what we get to, Push? It's the latest one. I know you got a new one coming. Talking about the Moorish Wild Man connection.
Yeah, this was just showing a lot of symbolism for the things that like we see. So that's really what this is based on. It's just showing you like a lot of things that you think that white people made, you know, a lot of it comes from black people. And there's bad shit that comes from black people that white people do. Basically, we like taught them, you know? So this is just showing a lot of symbolism in black art, in the Moorish confine. So a lot of people don't look at that, and that's what that shows. Is just a lot of symbolism, especially when it comes to the church. And the wings that be on the back of angels and stuff. I show like originally before they were like the bird wings that angels have. Mm-hmm. I show like they were originally bat wings before they changed the image, you know. So it's just a lot of symbolic imagery and kind of showing the parallel to all that.
Okay. Jesus depicted with wings is an unusual image.
Like that right there.
Right.
There, Jesus don't have wings, bro.
Right.
Right. That's why the person put it on there. It's an unusual image. Like, where'd you get that from? Why is that on the back of that, bro? You know.
Let's get to
symbolism.
But let's go into this one right here. If you notice, you can see behind me, that is a Batman that comes out of the ancient. So it's supposed to be something that came out of the Mayans, this Batman type of image. And you know, it makes you wonder, you know, where do they get these ideas from? You know, especially Hollywood, you know, they create a lot of stuff and we think that is natural, and a lot of it be something that is out of history that we haven't been fully, you know, exposed to. So with this right here, the wings on the top of the Batman is like the, you know, the whole course of this video right here is because I've seen it where, you know, we have depictions of wings behind a person's back, and we'll call that like an angel. And there's also similar situations where the person will have wings behind their head, and in particularly they will look like bat wings. So that's how this Batman comes into play. But if you look at the Jesus picture, It says right here, Jesus depicted with wings is an unusual image. So Jesus doesn't have wings. No matter if you call him Yeshua, Yeshaya, whatever name that you have for him, this person does not have wings. So the question becomes, what was the purpose of putting those wings behind this picture right here? In my study, the wings are symbolic for the people who have a particular DNA inside of them, which makes them a wild man. And these people sit in our hierarchy. So in the church in particularly, they're at the highest position. So when I see this picture right here and the wings is on the back of Jesus, that kind of makes me feel like, you know, a bit of a PR by these wild people who are in our churches. You know, by putting the wings on the back, it makes Jesus have this connection, and it can also have him looking like a wild person. So, you know, this person who wrote this down below, Jesus depicted with wings is unusual, knows that this shouldn't be on the back of this entity right here, of this person. If this Jesus, if this is the real thing, the wings doesn't belong there. So this is the wild man placing itself even on the holy, even on the patriarchs. They place themselves in that imagery right there. And this is a way that we end up praising them. So we're going to be looking at these wings, and I'm saying these wings is no different than the pointy wings that is on the back of Batman, you know, that's on the top of Batman's head right here. So to get to the Moorish side of this and how it all connects into this, what's in this book right here, Nature Knows No Color Line. And this is a very interesting book by J.A. Rogers. You know, a lot of good reading here. Definitely going to touch back into this book, but there was one in particular page that really stuck out, and it's this page, the Moors of Yorkshire. Now, I was always under the thought, you know, like the Moorish kingdom, the Moorish paradigm, you know, I was underneath that type of thought. But when I later understood that the Moors has never been a kingdom, they are a bloodline that is inside of a kingdom, but there's never been a Moorish kingdom. You know, there is a Moorish bloodline, and that is the thing that stands out, is the bloodline. Just like all the other bloodlines that the elite, you know, hide themselves behind. You know, all of them are behind some type of bloodline, where you have a Moorish bloodline. And this in particular bloodline is different than a lot of the others. If you look at the top, it looks in the middle right here, the guy, it looks like Haile Selassie. So they have him as a Moor also. But if you go down, in particularly, you'll start to notice that they are making a separation with the Moor. Like underneath the bottom, you can see that they're dark, and in the middle, they're white, and then, you know, maybe mulatto. There's something going on with the DNA of the Moor, because it's showing you that a Moor can be white, mulatto, or black. And this is what makes these Moors in particularly different, because when you get into history, you will see white people wearing the fez, and then you'll see black people wearing the fez, and that looks so confusing to a lot of black people. But the thing is that they're all bloodlined. Even if they're long line, long lineage, they're all bloodlined to each other. And this is like part of this secret society that we live amongst, to where the very black people are bloodlined with the very wild man that who's also white. So I want to look at this a little deeper. As you can see the three guys, and these are Moors. A Moor can be black, white, you know, it can be mulatto, but their mixture is an interesting mixture, because it holds a particular DNA inside of them. So even down below, you can see the guy with the two heads right here. So you're gonna see this a couple more times in the video right here. But these two heads that are back to back,
got wings on his head. That's crazy.
there's like a white version of the two heads back to back. Same thing as this right here, but it's like two blacks or two mulattoes. This is a DNA piece. They are all connected. They are all family members right there. So you cannot think that a Moor is not white. A Moor is black, a Moor is white, a Moor is Asian, a Moor is Middle Eastern. It is a mingled person. It is not a solely black person. And down below is where things become interesting, because if you can see, there is a young black male and he has the snakes underneath his neck. And then there's the young black woman and she has bat wings behind her head. And if you look behind me, that is the exact same image, except, you know, it's more of a costume look behind me. But the whole theory of the bat wing behind your head, this is on the Moorish paper right here, this piece right here. So let's go and look a little bit deeper. When I was looking at the movie Conan, the Destroyer, the guy has the same image. He has a form of a bat wing that is like on the side of his head or on the back of his head. The same thing.
Go play that movie.
That's right here. So it's on a black woman with the bat wings. And then you go here and it's on a white person in the movie. And this is letting you know that from the black side to the white side, there is a DNA. And the world is not the same as them. Everybody is not the same. They keep themselves definitely separated from everyone. But this is the same bloodline right here. And here's another piece, but as you can see, it doesn't have the bat wings on it. It's now sitting with feathers. And that's when I started to realize, okay, you guys moved from bat wings behind the head to now feathers, wings behind the head. And then later you get to a point where the feathers are now behind the back. So the most ancient of the ancients is the bat wing behind the head right here. And we're going to be looking definitely at that, the bat wings behind the head right there. Before, and from what I'm seeing, before the wings were actually put on the back of the angel, the wings were put on the back of the head. And it seems like as time progressed, they removed it from the head and put it more behind your back or behind their back. So, you know, like I said, it's like some type of like PR piece right there. But you can see that he has the bat wings right there on the side of the head. And then as time progressed, now it's a bird wing on the side of the head or in the back of the head. And it's all the same image, the bat wing, the bird wing behind the head. This is what was going on before they put wings behind them, like behind their backs. So that is what we're looking at right here. This is the early image of these wings behind the head. Let's get a close up. So this is one of the plates that I found this image on right here. So this image right here with the female, that's the same person right there. So I found it, and then we bring it into comparison. So if you see the angel lady up above, before they put the wings on the back, the wings was behind the head. That is pretty wild right there. That is interesting, because this shows more of the truth of the bloodline, that it is mixed with some type of animal, and not necessarily a bat. I mean, there's like some type of dinosaur, you know, that it's an interesting looking one, I guess, that has these type of wings that could resemble something of a dragon's wing, but the creature itself is feathered. But what you're looking at is the black and the white. So when the blacks were in power, the Moors was in power, this is how their bloodline image looked. And now that the white, say, version of the Moors are in power, this is the image of their look with the wings behind them. And I want you to look at these hard because this next image is telling. So when you're sitting here, you have what you could say like an angel above. You can see the wings. And then down below, there's the black person. You can see the bat wings right there. So you have the regular wings up above, bat wings below. So before, when the Moors were in power, this is them, their bloodline, they got beat out by the white version of them. So they both got themselves with wings, rather if it's bird wings or bat wings behind it. Nevertheless, this is the Moor being defeated by its brother type, its other counterpart. So let's go back a little bit right here. So you see how you have the black, the white, the mulatto. Okay, the Moor who started off as the black, who eventually became multicolored, are the ones who got defeated by their bloodline. So the white side beat the Moors. And that is what you're seeing right here. So they're both the same. They both are the same bloodline. There was a time where the wings behind them were bat wings before they changed their image to look more divine. So they put the feathers behind it. But before there was any of this, the wings was behind the head. That's why the movie Conan shows it like that. It shows that in the ancient time, the wings was behind the head. So those who had this bloodline, that was the image. And it later changed to wings behind the back, like what you're seeing right here. So this black woman and this white girl, like, you know, they're the same thing. I know we want to kind of look at this in a racist manner, but it is the exact same thing. They are blood related. Just as time progressed, they removed the image from the wing to the back of you. So you see that right there, the white guy on top of the black person. That is no more than the Moor getting beat out by his counterpart, its other bloodline. They are both the same. The wings that you see, that's the connection. You see her wings, see that bat wing right there, see the bird wing up there. The guy got the bird wing and the guy below has the bat wing. So this is all one bloodline. The Moors are a mixed people.
He's stepping on that dark angel right? Crazy.
Yeah, but they're not angels, bro.
Right.
The whole thing is they're set themselves up to be looking divine. So we was raised up to look at angels as something that was sent down by the Most High.
Right.
When that whole image right there is a false image.
Right.
The truth of the matter is, like I said, when the blacks, that bloodline was in power, they had the wings behind them. When the white people got in power, they changed the image. That's what happened. But I am showing you that the white people never had the wings. It was the black people that had it. And theirs was bat wings. And then when they lost power, they changed the image to feathered wings. And we've been raised up to look at that as divine, when really this is DNA, animal manipulation inside of the human body. And to think that the technology didn't exist, it did. It did. But this is not racism right there. That is literally saying the white Moor beat the black Moor. And they're both bloodline together. They are the same. They can come mulatto, black, white, you know, it is, Moors are a mixed people, bro.
Right.
That's what Moor actually mean. It's a mix. It doesn't mean black.
And they have this blood in them. And this is what separates them, to where when you're getting into history, why you don't hear about any other, you know, strong black empires more than the Moorish Empire, you know. So they're all bloodline together, and ultimately they're this symbol. They are vampires to me. You know, the eating and the drinking and the and what's done to the kids did not start, say, with the white Illuminati or something like that, or during our times. This has been going on for some time right here. And as you can see, the snake around a pole, that DNA symbol, you can see that the skull's right there, and what the bat wings is on the back of it with the either a snake or a dragon, whatever this creature is. It's the exact same thing, and they are all, to me, vampires. So the Batman is really a vampire. It is someone who has animal DNA inside of them. This right here really stands out because we were looking at, you know, a white person with feathered wings behind them, and there was a black person with bat wings behind them. And then, you know, you get to this image right here. Number one, you see the double heads. So just like the coin you see down below, that person right there, the two people below, they have the double heads right there, just like that coin. Let's go back and look at that coin real quick. The double heads right here. The double heads. Okay, so these people right here, this is a male and a female. They both have the same blood in them, the same bloodline. If you notice, they have bat wings behind them. You do not see them with feathered wings. So in the beginning, before they started doing their PR, all the images had bat wings behind them. And before they went behind them, like how you're seeing it right there, the wings was actually behind their head. So when the blacks were in power, the illustrations are shown with the wings behind the head. And then when the whites became in control, the wings went behind the back right here. But these are all Moors. They're all the same people. They're black and white versions, Chinese,
Bro,
of this
you know
in
what's
particular
crazy?
bloodline, and they fight within each other. So
You know, it's crazy.
you got to look at it like this.
Is hold on, pause
When
it.
the Moors was in power, and they're going.
If you see the wings right there, they're bat wings, right? On their back.
Right.
Okay, the white person was stepping on a black person that had the same wings, right?
Right.
So they changed their image to the feathered wings. They're all the same bloodline. The white, the black people have the bat wings on their back, and I'm showing you the white people with bat wings on their back. And then they later changed that to feathered wings. We grew up after the Renaissance, after the 1300s, where we've been taught this feathered crap. That's why it's like, it sounds like a person that's crazy when you be like, nah, nigga, they are wild, man. That's nothing divine. That is a fake image right there of them with those feathers. And basically why I keep saying PR, when you want yourself to be likable to everybody, you have to make yourself look, you have to change that image, right?
Right.
So they put feathers on them. Well, I'm showing you the original image. The original image, the white people had bat wings. The original image, the black people had bat wings behind them too. So you have the Moors, which are black, white, and they're mixed people. And that bloodline is fucking tainted, bro.
Went out and during their conquests, they were forcing people to convert or die. And you got to think about if their religion was something, you know, satanic, because the only way you could survive is by accepting that Islam. And it's the same thing with Christianity. When the doctrine of discovery is made, you know, and we're going to be talking about that in the next video. The Christians went around, wrote a document that allowed them to kill and vanquish everyone in order to say, look for new believers and to take land. So you have the Moors doing the same killing for Islam, and then you have the white version doing the same killing for Christianity. But these are all the same people. They're all the same people. I know you're looking at white ones right here, but I just showed you that the black one had the wings, bat wings first. And then the whites started, I guess, mingling, and you start getting this bloodline that you're seeing right here inside of the albino version. And this is what you have now right here. And they wear the wings. As time progressed, they changed those bat wings.
You see that right there, bro?
Feathers.
The black person has the bat wings on his back.
They are all the wild man. This pendant
See
right
that?
here
Bat
belongs
wings
to
behind the back? Well, the white
Queen of
people had it
England. When
behind their
she
back,
was
and then they
alive, she would
changed the
pass
image.
this pendant out right here. So this belongs to the queen. And that's showing you that the European crown, those people there are of that bloodline. The black Germans, the Moors from Yorkshire, they're all wild men. The Moors bloodline is no different. It is animal people, and they are black. So they are vampires. They're all vampires. They all have to, I don't think I think they're all Vlad related. Like, the things that Vlad did, there was a lot of killing with these bloodlines. And the wild thing is they sit in church. They sit as a king. You can see them with the crown on top of the head right there. You can see it. They are in a power position, and they have subjects like me and you fight their war. So if the Moors are fighting the whites, the actual bloodline is not fighting each other. It is the low peasant. It is us, because somewhere in the distant past, they were able to conquer the church. They were able to take over religion. And I've always thought it was like from the white side, but I come to learn that this hostile takeover came and started on the black end. So it makes Ethiopia look very interesting, because they seem to have something deep going on with them that connects to all of this bloodline right there. That was the reason why I showed Haile Selassie right here at the very top in the middle. He is an Ethiopian. He is also a Moor, and he's carrying that bloodline right there. If we want to look at this little young one right here. He has a snake underneath his neck. That's a snake underneath his neck. So we've been looking at the female. So that was showing you that the original bat wing was behind the head, just like Batman. It changed after time to a bird wing. But before it became a bird wing, like how you see it right here, bird wing, and then the black had the bat wing, well, you're just looking at history right here. When the Moors were in power, that was the image. And then when the whites got in power, they start to change the image more to this angel concept. But before that angel concept, that is them. They're no different than the black lizard man on the ground. That is just they're just the white version. And you can see they have those bat wings, not bird wings. That is as time progressed, like when the 1300s go forward in the Renaissance, all of a sudden everything that had bat wings went to bird wings. And now these images are divine. So this right here is the very entity that you see inside of the church, that the Pope prances around with, that has all the angels and everything around the Pope like that. This is the original image before they added feathers to it. It was a bat wing. See, this is all bloodline. But the little young man, he stands out the most. So you can see right here, just a quick one. Statue I have found with the bat wings right there, or the bird wings behind the head. That's as that goes. But this young man, let's look at this young man. He looks very much like the little guy right here on the coin. If you notice, he has snakes in his hands and he has the bird wings. The bird wings used to be bat wings. If you go back, He has the snake underneath his neck, so just like the little young one. And he had the wings, the snakes in his hand, and you see the bat wings right there on the female. Well, they just took those wings and that snake, and it's been redrawn. So now it's a white kid, and he has the snakes in his hand and the bird wings, which was originally bat wings. And you can see that all of this is DNA. So the green blood dripping down inside of this, chemistry jar. They have been actively tampering with the DNA. So when someone talks about the big-headed black scientist, Yakub, and they're like, he made the white race, you have to understand that he was the guy who broke the melanin inside of the black DNA gene. And from that, they started adding other things in it that caused people to term albino. And then from that point on, they kept doing the science. So the whole changing of the skin, that's all DNA. Somebody tampered with the bloodline of the human race. And this is showing it right here. So you have certain people who are ultimately tampered with. And these people are in power. When you see this angel next to a priest, the priest it's saying that they have this blood in them. So he is no different than a little boy right here. This was the original. So, and it's crazy because most black people, we try to grab onto history, because a lot of it has been taken. But when I start to look at the things that was given to us to grab onto, it is actually negative. It is actually negative. I don't want to be a part of the Moorish paradigm or bloodline because they are wild men, and they were doing the exact same thing that is happening today. All the blood sacrifice, all the kids kidnapped, all of those things right there. That is how the other lines of people actually learned it. So I'm saying that the original wild man was a black man. The original vampire was a black man. And then he got conquered by his counterpart, which was a lighter version of itself. And that is what's in power right now. The Pope, he is this right here today. So you got female versions. The wild man has been a king. The wild man is a queen. Just like you have wild man, black and white, black people. I mean, we're underneath a conquering. So the Moorish paradigm has always been a bloodline of people, who's been fighting to keep their power amongst themselves. And it has nothing to do with us. We're the proxy. We fight the war. So the Moors has been completely beat out. And there's a new group that's in. The Moors hasn't been forgotten. They write about them in the books. The Moors are there. But these people are converts. Most of them are not the bloodline. The Scottish Rites, all of those people, they are holding the bloodline as of today right now. And they've changed the image from wings, bird wings. See that? This is bat wings. They've changed this to bird wings. So your angel, you're looking at the angel of the white angel. It had bat wings before it had these like bird wings right here. See this right here? This is a modern image after the 13th century. Before the 13th century, they had bat wings behind them. And this is how the Moors were depicted. Like I said, they got defeated. This is all bloodline right here. And we got to definitely be careful about what you are trying to connect to when you're digging through history. And that's very important for black people to really be slow, because you could look at this as racism, but I promise you the black dude who was down below was murdering off everybody just like the white version up above was murdering off everybody through religion. So the bottom is like your Islam, and at the top is your Christianity, and both have murdered everybody off, you know, and have tricked the world into believing it. Half the world is Islamic, half the world is Christianity, and we are in the middle fighting the wild man's battle. This is their war, this is their religion. They have rewrote the religion. The Ethiopian is the wild man. So even when you open up their old Bible, you're going to catch them wings right there. They're no different. They're all wild people holding this bloodline, and they are in power. And this is the reason why I call this They Live, you know, We Sleep, because we can't really comprehend this, though it is comprehensible. So I know that was definitely a mouthful right there, but in this next video, the series is going to be called Total Recall. And what it is with that is we have to remember our past. So I've spent about 8 videos showing you how these wild men exist between different races of people, no matter who you believe that you are. You know, this wild man exists. But in the next video, we want to get down to the families, and to the families and the ones that were killing thousands of people. We don't really talk about that. That is covered up. So we're going to go into a total recall because they've taken those things out of history. They've rewritten history. And this is one of the biggest problems that we're having when we go and look at our past. It's all false. I've seen that a lot of things are actually devious to the highest amount. The Ethiopian is the wild man. If he, in his Bible, he has the wings behind him. And I'm saying those group of people like that changes from black to white, those are the ones that's been running the wars. So in this next one, we'll talk about the doctrine of discovery, because that right there gave a big green light in a religious manner for the wild man, through religion, through the church, to go and seize land from the regular man. So the next video is going to be very, very deep. I just wanted to touch on this one right here. You know, the Moors, they're wild men. You know, the Ethiopians, they're wild men. And the white people that are now connected, they're white. They're wild men too. They're not angels. None of them. Nobody's angels. They're all what you will call.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's what I said, bro. It's tough to hear that type of stuff, but all our images are fake, bro. All the images are fake. We've been grown up with all these fake images, drawing angels all on our backs and shit, like Tupac. You know, we don't know where nothing comes from, and that's all I'm trying to show. Is like, bro, you know, it's tough.
Yeah, I couldn't play the music, but I played the imagery, some of the stuff that was spoken in the video. The brother was saying DNA, splicing and all that, shifting of a lot of stuff that these things that they put in our religion and all is, like the brother said, is just false, fakery. And they found out how to split the atom and get that gene out of the black man. Shit.
I'm just saying it's crazy to see an image of the white person with bat wings. Then I show you an image of a black person with bat wings.
Right.
Bro, in the Ethiopian Bible, they have the feather wings. And then they're the ones who created the church, because the Ethiopian is the Coptic. They're the ones who made the religion for the white people, for the white version of the wild man. They made Christianity for them. It took 900 years to convince the Ethiopian to accept Christianity. That's how deep that was. But they are the makers of the feathers. And the white people, they just inherited. Basically, they ran with it. That's why I said this shit is like some crazy ass nexus, and you thinking everybody is separate, but they don't tell you who the Coptics are. They're the Ethiopians. And then they'd be like, well, the Ethiopian got the oldest Bible. Well, when you go and you look at their Bible, everybody got feathers, bro. The same shit, the same DNA stuff. So what you realize is the Ethiopian was the creators of Christianity, and they did not believe in Christianity. It took 900 years before the Ethiopian accepted it. That's how deep that is.
That's wild. Hey, what we got coming up next, man, on the Pushy Push channel? Make sure y'all go over there and subscribe to the brother's channel. What we got coming up, man? You said you got something. Well, you pretty much were speaking on it right now. So you're about to get into the families and everything.
Yeah, it's gonna be, the next video is gonna be real deep, because I'm gonna show some stuff, bro. Like, yeah.
For your families, and now is it gonna be something connected to America as well?
Pretty much. It's well, I'm going over the doctrine of discovery. So that right there, there's documents where they use the papal bull to conquer America, West Africa, and South America. So basically, I'm getting ready to show that in this next video. But again, it's this bloodline. It's the same church. It's the same priests who then used this Papist bull law and basically gave themselves right to go and take all the land. So this next one is going to be deep as hell. I can guarantee you.
Y'all gonna make sure y'all stay tuned for the next one. We'll get that to y'all on the next Saturday for Saturday. You know, we got people out here still religious and all that. We not religious over here. We just like to break down the different religions and different information and history and whatnot that we've all been raised on, that's been told to us, that's lies. You know, even on the very ground that we are on, you know, we walk on is covered in just lies and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like the cities and shit like that. It's so much stuff. So you're gonna get that what you can call conspiracy, controversial type information on your content as well. So I'll tap in for the next show, man. Appreciate the brother Push. You know, he always coming on the show. You know, we gonna give y'all the buffoonery, but we gonna chop it up with some knowledge, you know what I'm saying? Knowledge itself and shit. We do gotta build forward as black people. Y'all tap in, put your notifications on. Salute everybody, man. Happy New Year. We don't make like 2.5 hours, man. That's a long show, but it's still good. Salute to Big Nut. We out this bitch, man. Peace, y'all. Oh yeah, the question is too, what do y'all think? You think the lawsuits are actually going to be in place with this whole wax situation? Is it over between him and Adam 22? Is it just all a play? You know, y'all let us know in the comments.
I'm coming straight from the bottom, yeah. I had to hustle, yeah. I had no option. Full loaded 40 on me. No certain moves, if you move, I'ma pop it. Bitch, I'm a low. So us was cracking, little nigga. It ain't no was poppin'. I had to trap, they didn't wanna give me no jobs. I had no option. Yeah, bitch, I'm from the grove. Door of your foes, yeah. I'm in this bitch with my bros. Bitches a go. I get them in, get them out by the low. Yeah, by the low, yeah. Solid bitch, I never fold. I never fold, bitch. I'm hot as a torch. Try to touch me, you get scorched. Car faster than a Porsche. All I know, no watch me score. Master Yoda got the force. That's all authentic, there's no force. They don't wanna see me young. That's why I did this on my own. Own or nigga shit. No handouts, so no loans. So don't call my phone. I get my whole city hope. They telling me that I'm the GOAT. You can go and take a vote. Really come from cooking coke. Play with guns and out my nose. Bitch, you know I'm really young. I would gang until I go. Roll cold until I go. Bitch, you know just how it go. Yeah, you know I'm reppin' foes. Yeah, I'm coming straight from the bottom. Yeah, I had to hustle. Yeah, I had no option. Full loaded 40 on me. No certain moves. If you move, I'ma pop it. Bitch, I'm a low. So us was cracking the nigga. It ain't no was poppin'. I had to trap. They didn't wanna give me no jobs. I had no option. Yeah, bitch, I'm from the grove. Door up your foes. Yeah, I'm in this bitch with my bros. Bitches a goat. I get them in, get them all by the low. Yeah, by the low. Yeah, solid bitch, I never fold. I never fold. I'm coming straight from the bottom. Yeah, I had to hustle. Yeah, I had no option. Full loaded 40 on me. No certain moves. If you move, I'ma pop it. Bitch, I'm a low. So I was cracking the nigga. It ain't no was poppin'. I had to trap. They didn't wanna give me no jobs. I had no option. Yeah, bitch, I'm from the grove. Door up your foes. Yeah.
Good morning, everybody. Wake up, everybody. No more sleeping in your bed. What happened yesterday? It's a lesson. God woke you up today. It's a blessing. Now get up and get some money and get your mind right.
FirstFamRadio.com. FirstFamRadio.com. Got a grip, nigga.